very flexible on Saturday. So, yeah. Really, I mean, as long as it's not really in, like you and I are busy during the day, but at night, I'm extremely flexible. I can go into whenever on Saturday, and I'm fine with that. We could do a full, like, RA show. I mean, it works.
Mm-hmm.
It works. I agree completely.
Yeah, I think that'll work a lot more nicely, as you're saying, than just how rushed it feels on these days. And I think starting it with the new year is it'll work.
I completely agree. All right, I'm gonna need you to say hello so I can see if Gaming Group One picks up.
Hello, this is Metz, your co-host.
Uh, and there it is. It works. So, all right. So I guess Baron and I have some news for everyone that's out there, or whatever. Because Cosmic, you were asking like, oh, I don't think it was meant to be on repeat. You're right about that. Baron and I were talking about RA review, and it I personally feel that it's rushed. Baron feels like it's rushed, and we do this and we jump right into Monster Hunter and everything like that. So we're gonna pick a day. Baron and I are gonna talk. We're gonna pick a day to do the review. Have a set date, and maybe play some games or something. With whatever sets come out, or if it's easier, or we could do something like that. So I think it's a good idea. So thank you, Baron, for sharing visibility on that. And yeah, I mean we could move forward with creating a new date and everything and letting you guys know when we're gonna do this.
Yeah, so I think the big thing is that our we were kind of thinking that we'd be going back and forth between different Monster Hunter games with the Monster Hunter Open Lobby. So we thought the RA review could work with it. If we were doing like Monster Hunter Freedom Unite or Monster Hunter 3 or 2 or 1, any of those would have worked. But we've been doing Rise with because we wanted to have it open to the community, and Rise ended up being the easiest one to do so. And we've been playing that with Vance and Roto, and that's been a lot of fun. We want to continue with that, and we kind of have the we've been having a set date of Wednesday with those fellows, so it would be good to keep that date with Monster Hunter going forward. Um, but we wanted our review to be paired with some streaming of games that made sense alongside of it. So we were thinking along the lines of we'll do. So this will be our last Wednesday. Oh, sorry if I'm a bit quiet. Um, let's see. Can you turn
I
down
have
the on your
you
side?
I have you jacked all the way up on my stream.
Ah. Let me see on here if I can turn it up on my side. Bit. Nope, it is maxed out on my side as well. Uh, hmm. Let me see if I have anything in my volume mixer for input. I should have
The
one.
volume always gets me every time. I don't know what it is. OBS kills me with the volume. I can never figure it out.
Hmm. Well, I don't have a separate volume on my mic. Anyway. Uh, okay. So what I was just saying was, we're gonna be. This will be our last art review on Wednesday of and then starting this year, we're gonna pick a different day for our review and split it off from Monster Hunter Open Lobby because, like I said, because we've mostly been playing Rise, and coming up next year we'll probably be mostly playing Wilds when it comes out. So we wanted to just keep those things a little separated, keep them separated, as they say. Um, just because that makes I think we think that makes more sense, and that allows us to do some more stuff with our review, like oh hey Rev, welcome in. We were just discussing. We're gonna be moving our review to a different night. Uh,
Thereof.
so this will be our last one on Wednesday. Um, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So we
Cosmic says he wants me to turn my volume down because he's tired of hearing me.
uh more monster
So
hunting time.
let's go
Yeah,
see what we have.
yeah. We're gonna be moving. I don't know if you were in earlier, Rev, when we were talking about this, but we're going to be essentially moving to doing Monster Hunter, just Monster Hunter on Wednesday nights. Um, and then we're going to move the RA review to some other time during the week, probably Saturdays, where we have more time to maybe dig into some of the sets and actually play them on stream, and maybe like pick out some specific achievos to go for, that I think would be a little bit more fun than
Oh,
just.
you know what we could do that would be awesome? We could look through system specific. After we're done doing an RA review, we could have a wheel up and spin the wheel. And then we would go and look at system specific games on RA and be like, oh look, we spun a wheel. Tonight we're gonna look at Super Nintendo. Choose two games off of the RA list for Super Nintendo, load them up and play them and see what type of badges we get for them.
Yeah, we could look at something like that. Yeah, just
We'll
we're
brainstorm it later and continue with this
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. I think we have a lot of options there, and splitting them off gives us more room for that. So starting off, we took a break last week, so we're going to be doing 2 weeks worth, starting on the 21st of December, of the last 2 weeks of sets of new retro achievement sets. And let me toss out a link for RA. Um, and over here. And for anyone that's unfamiliar, oh, I guess we don't have an RA link in any other channel. But for anyone
Mm-mm.
that's unfamiliar with it, so retro achievements is achievements that are put together by gamers for gamers, essentially, where you play your older games on, like a retro arch or other emulators that are compatible with the site. You go up and sign yourself up on the Retro Achievements website, get yourself an account, link it, and then you have a token you use to log in on the emulators, and you play them, and then you can get achievements in retro games, just like you would for newer games on like Steam and on PlayStation and on Xbox, things like that.
You know,
So
when you
it's
go platinum and stuff, you platinum and it's like in the badge.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you have different badges for different games, and sometimes they get pretty creative with the achievements on there. Some of them are really fun, some of them are really tedious, but it's a good mix. And they're open to some degree to commentary on whether a given achievement is a good one or not. Um, it's a whole community of people, and there's some good. It allows for some good friendly rivalries and competition of who can get more badges more quickly, etc. Um, so anyway, get into it tonight. We're starting off here with Snoopy Tennis on Game Boy Color. So I think we had Foxy play this one a while back on one of his streams, one of his breakfast streams.
This is a really fun game.
Oh, have you played this one before?
I have it. I got this as a gift. I think it was for Christmas or a birthday or something. I really liked it a lot. I happen to love tennis games,
Hmm.
so I really, really enjoyed this one growing up.
Well, that's cool. So you got Sane's recommendation on this one. Um, let's see. Set here looks pretty much like picking different characters to win with. Um,
Cosmic, would you play this game? I know he likes tennis games or no golf games.
hmm. Yeah, so it looks like you want to pick out different games or different not different games, different characters to win the most of these achievements are based on, winning the different championships with different Cosmic says it looks okay. And of course beat Charlie Brown as Peppermint Patty. Win without committing more than 3 errors. Win without any double faults. Okay, so those are some pretty challenging achievements for a tennis game. That's pretty neat. Switch to Baron stream. Well, welcome over. All right, so that was Snoopy Tennis. Next up, we got a Blackjack, Las Vegas Blackjack on Magnavox Odyssey. Magnavox Odyssey is one of the 70s systems, I believe, or maybe early 80s. Kind
Yeah, I
of
think it's like early 80s.
almost, I think
Might
it's
be early 80s.
pre-Atari, right? But it's kind of like from the days of Coleco and ColecoVision and Television, uh, Odyssey, and what was the other one? Was mm, well, I guess Commodore was a little later. Cosmic says he's terrible at blackjack.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not too good at it.
yeah, I've tried a pair of blackjack games so far. I know Wolfie from my community is really good at card games of this kind, the betting card games and dice games and things like that. Um, so he's recommended a few games to me, and I've like I think Caesar's Palace on NES is a pretty easy badge to get. You can kind of cheat at that one because the RNG on it is very it's obviously simulated RNG, simulated randomness, and once you find out one number, you can kind of figure out what's going to come next. I imagine you could probably do the same one on this one, but there may be less. There's probably fewer notes and facts out there to tell you what to do on for this one. That being said, get to 10,000 chips and balances. That could be fairly high, depending on.
Seems pretty short.
Yeah. Baron's counting
Doesn't
cards.
seem.
Well, yeah, that's how you play blackjack. If you're not counting
Oh, you
cards, you're doing
card
it wrong.
you card count?
Well, I mean, for blackjack, it's all about knowing. I don't really do the card counting thing, but knowing when to hit and when to stay, and having a sort of a general idea of how many high cards are left, what's your percent chance of getting the card you need and not busting. Yeah, that's the name of the game in blackjack. It's a little more. You can use probability from math a little bit more than you can in some other games. Um, anyway, next up here we've got Paperboy 2, which got a set.
Was this an NES game?
Yeah, so Paperboy, I played a lot of Paperboy and Paperboy 2 as a kid at friends' houses. So I don't think we ever got past like maybe level 2. It's pretty hard. It's all about like throwing people's mail, throwing the paper, right? Or not the mail, but the paper, right? Back when back when people registered and subscribed to the daily paper, you'd have kids riding their bikes or whatever to throw the news out in the morning, and so you're trying to hit throw the paper into the houses that are subscribed, and not break windows and not run into too many obstacles. Um,
I think
okay,
we tried playing it. I think myself and Owaz tried playing that, and Owaz was like, "Nope, I'm done with this. I'm not playing this again." Paperboy.
it's pretty tough. It's a pretty fun game. It's very replayable. I doubt I could get the badge on this one, but it would be fun to give a shot at some point.
It'd be fun to try.
Yeah. Next up, we've got a puzzle game on Bookworm, or blah, blah, a puzzle game called Bookworm on Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I've seen
Um,
this.
so this was a PopCap game, and PopCap was a company that put a bunch of not quite Flash games, but well, maybe they were Flash games, but they had like a whole website of kind of the games that would later be real popular on mobile platforms. So a lot of gem matching, Bejeweled kind of stuff. I mean, it was their own spin on it, of course, but they had a lot of those kinds of games, and I think this is probably one of those. But it looks like you're
There's a.
you're
This is a big set.
Yeah, it looks
What is
like
it, 57?
57
Jeez.
Chivos. We're 378. So there's not a whole lot of high pointers. A couple 10 pointers. And I think they wanted you to spell out RA, if I remember. Oh yeah, spell the word retro. Spell out RA.
How funny.
Spell the word Lex using only green letters. So there's some pretty interesting Cheetos in here that aren't really tied to the regular game here. So that's kind of fun. You don't need no water. It's fun. Anyway, I'm guessing this is kind of like a, I don't know, matching game or maybe like a crossword. Not crossword exactly. It's
I
more like
don't.
find the word maybe kind of game.
Could be or match something up.
Yeah, we could take a look at this one real quick.
I
Bookworm, GBA, gameplay.
remember one of my friends playing this back in the day. I don't. I think he was only allowed to have educational games.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So you have to spell out things with starting from one letter and going to adjacent ones. That's interesting.
Was it something you would play?
Maybe. I mean, I've been known to play a puzzle game or two.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Next up we've got Kodai Guisho. I think we were looking at this some of the earlier ones of this one. This is like a Chinese Pokemon. Um,
Wait, go up. What is this?
Kodai Guisho. Oh, three. This is number 3. Okay, so we've previously seen 1 and 2. These are basically like the Chinese or Taiwanese Pokemon version of Pokemon. Um, I want to say somebody was telling me they're not very good. Either there was Manny or Foxy had commented on this. Um, oh, there's an Elite Four and the champion of the Pokemon League.
It really looks like Pokemon, but it's on the NES.
Yeah, it's a late, yeah, 2006, right? So it's a very very late, practically a homebrew game is really what you could call it. It's an unlicensed NES game programmed way long after the NES lifetime. That's basically Pokemon. So if you've already run through all the Pokemon games you like and you're looking for another badge from a game that's similar, there you go. Next up, we got one of the Nancy Drew games.
Oh.
Point and click adventure. Beat the game in under 30 minutes. So it could be a pretty quick badge. Solve the mystery of the patient. Yeah, so the Nancy Drew games, there was like a book series, I think, and maybe even like
Yes, there was.
I think maybe a cartoon or something. But they were, I've never actually read any of them, so I don't know what their quality is like. But they always kind of struck me as kind of the negative. Can't think of the name of it, but just a very formulaic murder mystery series, kind of like Scooby Doo, um, a little bit on the silly side. Um, so I don't know, but if you like point and click adventures, or you want probably a pretty quick badge. I mean, looking at
I mean, for
the
to just beat
unlock
it in
rate,
30 minutes. I mean, beat
yeah,
it in 30 minutes. That's yeah.
and the ratio of these, like most people that are playing it are getting the achievements. So there's already like four masters. So
It's probably like a quick game, little, you know, figure out who done it.
yeah, yeah. And I mean, I like the Ace Attorney games, but those ones have
They're involved.
classic Capcom character, to them. So anywho, next up we got Evo 2. This is a game that Foxy was super excited about. I think he's been playing this one um, as an off-stream game. Usually it would come up.
I've never heard of this one before. What type of game is this?
Have you not heard of Evolution on the Oh no, I guess that was Dreamcast game. I was thinking that this
No.
was related to the Evo series on Super Nintendo, but maybe not. Hey McGinnis, welcome in. Yeah, what you're looking for is the redeem.
Redeem.
There you go, like that one. And do I even have that? I do have that on this team. Welcome in McGinnis. We are just going through the last 2 weeks of RA sets. Yeah, so this one was it's an RPG series. It says roguelike. So roguelike, I guess. Let's see. So make it to different floors. Do a second playthrough. You get different skills for different weapons and things. Quite a few achievos on this.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've
Seems to
been
be
chatting
involved.
online with
Whoa,
Vince.
is it involved?
Yeah, true dungeon crawler. Blaze ruins, exit portal without changing views or escape any battles. Okay, there's some pretty interesting chivos here. The true dungeon crawlers. It's kind of fun.
What's the last one? Let's see. You should finally pay off the. Wow.
Pay off debt. Yeah. I'm not
Real
familiar
life.
with the story, so I'm not familiar with all that. But
I've never heard of these games before.
yeah, I think I already added this to want to play. I'm gonna go ahead and add the original as well. Oh, I did.
Oh wow, they came out in 1999.
Yes, December 23rd, 1999.
Huh.
So yeah, Foxy was talking this one up. So this one has Foxy's seal of approval. Let's go ahead and pull one of these up here. Evolution 2 Dreamcast gameplay.
It's kind of wondering what it looked like. It'd be interesting.
Okay, so it's kind of got that 3D CG look to it from the late 90s, early 2000s. Very colorful.
Oh, this one's Far Off Promise.
Far Off Promise? What do you mean?
That's Evolution 2. The name of it is called Evolution 2 Far Off Promise. I looked it up on eBay.
Oh, okay.
Because the artwork looks so new to me on the cover that's why it threw me off for 1999. But yeah, it did. Ooh, this one has jump pack compatibility.
Well, okay, so we're not really seeing the combat here as I'm skipping around.
I think it might be turn-based from what I'm seeing.
Okay, here we go. Here's a boss battle. Okay, let's get the battle. Yeah, okay.
Might be, yeah, turn-based.
Yep. Okay, this is about what I expected. Turn-based, Badge the first game on Dreamcast. It's a roguelike. Okay. This looks like it could be fun. And Foxy usually has pretty good taste when it comes to these kinds of things. So.
I'm guessing he probably has this one too. He does have a lot of RPGs.
Okay. So that was cool. Oh, next up we got Oregon Trail again. So we saw Oregon Trail on Apple II, like what, three RA reviews ago, something like that. And they
yeah, something like that.
They had enough errors with the set that they pulled it. So here it is again. It's back. But yeah, Oregon Trail is a classic for you were in school at the time when this was out, and you had like maybe an Apple, oftentimes Apple went and gave computers to like local elementary schools and such. And Oregon Trail was one of the games that was pretty common in like the computer labs if they had them. Or even,
Cosmic, did you ever play this game?
I think it was probably a bit after his time in schools and like elementary schools, right?
That was definitely one. Being
Oh
a
no, he
little bit
played it in
older,
school.
one hell of a time seeing all this. Oh, you played it in school? Yeah, he played it in school.
Oh, I was thinking
That's cool
because
though.
you grew up with like the Atari, right? Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but because we had Oregon Trail and Oregon Trail 2 when I was in like elementary school. Oh, you were in junior
Oh, you
high.
were in junior high. This must have been mind blowing to see because I remember in school this coming out, everyone was like, "Whoa! Like, look at this! It's so crazy! Like, you could play this." And there was a game called Math Munchers. It was like a little frog, and he would eat the numbers, and you had to type in the correct answer and stuff. So these were big games.
Well, or at least at the very least they were, a lot more fun than anything else you were doing in school.
That's so true.
They were not very
That's
good
so true.
games by any
Math
great
Munches
measure,
was
but
cool. Math Munches was cool. Oregon Trail was like you played it, and then I'll never forget like being in the class and it was like, "Oh my God, we died. We came to succumb to wolves or some other thing."
died of dysentery. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Rev says they've remade Oregon Trail a few times. Yeah, I used to have I think Oregon Trail 4 on CD. My parents got it for I don't know why they got it, but they got it for us as kids at some point, and it was okay. It had a lot of like little FMVs of like somebody role playing as a cowboy or as an Indian or whatever. You were like 6 to 8 when you played 2600. Oh, okay, okay. Um, yeah. All right. So yeah, Oregon Trail 2 is I don't know. I think it has nostalgia value for me anyway. So I might go try that one if I can ever get Apple II stuff working. I've been uh I've been fiddling with that a little bit, and there's a whole bunch of different formats that the games come in, and I haven't
It's a
been able
cool
to
game.
find hardly anything. So I'm gonna have to spend some more time digging into that at some point.
I could see Oregon Trail being a cool game. I mean, it was fun in school. The shooting was all right when you had to like kill something or whatever, but
Yeah, gotta go
ooh,
hunting.
what's this one? Because this is a Konami game.
Yeah, next up here is Lagrange Point. This is one that I've had recommended to me from I think it might have been Knocker or anyway, somebody I was talking to when I was playing ST Snatcher. They're like, "Oh, this is like Lagrange Point," and this is possibly even by the same team because it's Konami, same group, and it's only like a year after ST Snatcher, so I'm thinking it might even be the same team that worked on this one. Um, but I was looking at this earlier because it had been recommended to me, and it's definitely one that's on my list now.
That's probably a Japanese game.
Well, yeah, it's Konami. Um, yeah, it just looks like a lot of the there's a lot of
A
progression
lot of edge.
achievements. Um, but from what they were saying, it had similar combat where you were actually like aiming weapons at your enemies. So let me pull that up real quick.
Ooh, I like it already. I like the music.
Hmm. Okay, that's a little bit different. It looks like you don't necessarily have weapons
Weapons.
that you're like aiming per se. But I mean, you do have weapons, but you're just like didn't seem like you're aiming them. The sound effects are very similar to SD Snatcher. Oh yeah, very similar sound effects. Just for wandering around the menus here.
It looks like a fun game.
Yeah, looks like a definitely something.
Retro. What was it, like a retro-esque type of like Neotopia game?
Well, I mean, it is a retro game. This is from '91.
Well, I mean like retro and not in the sense like yeah, like Neotopia Future Wave type of game. At the rate like you're going with all the battles and everything, it looks like it's set in the future. Character
Yeah,
design is
yeah.
very interesting in this.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely gonna give this one a shot at some point, and that's it's fairly high up my list then.
So basically, we're saying a 22 console challenge for you. Is that what it is?
Well, I mean that's a whole different topic. I have I mean I could bring that up. Where's my thing? Goal tracking. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah. So my list right now. Ooh, that's bright. Sorry. Sorry for those watching. Yeah, I've got like 37 games on my list right now. So
Oh wow, I didn't even see you update this, but yeah, this is a lot.
my plan is to get a lot of the ease games on different like just ease 1 on every console that has a achievement set for it. So
Wow.
I think once I've gotten through 1 or 2 of those, the rest should go up pretty quickly. Um, kind of in the same way that we were watching VCG just run through a whole bunch of different runs of Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy. Yeah.
with different groups. Actually, he was doing the solo challenges, which are pretty rough, but I don't know. It's cool. It's kind of a. I was inspired, so I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna try the ease games, at least ease 1, 2, and 3. Knock those out. Get a bunch of badges for those, because I really do like that series quite a lot, and I've never actually finished 3 all the way through. Anyway, continuing on. Next up, we've got one of the Nazo Puyo games on Super Nintendo. I think we've previously seen the Game Gear ones of these ones. It's basically Puyo Puyo, but instead of
Mhm.
being the full-on Puyo Puyo game, each level is like a single puzzle of where would you place what to achieve victory in this kind of situation. So I kind of think they might have put this out in order to try and like um, teach people how to play their game.
It's like a stack 'em up type of game.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean the main game is Puyo Puyo, right? Like
Mhm.
I think most of us are familiar with Puyo Puyo. It's it works pretty much the same way as like Panic Bomber does from the Bomberman series, and some other ones where you're lining up like little colored gels or whatever. And I think there's a Sega version that's like Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine,
Yes.
and Dr. Mario might work kind of similarly in some ways, um, but it's kind of like a mix between like what would I say? It's not quite like Tetris exactly, maybe more like Columns. Yeah, it's a puzzle game, and it's a PvP kind of setup. Yeah. Defeat Arl and complete your curry. Yeah, so I might try these at some point just because I really suck at Puyo Puyo. So it might be worthwhile to go ahead and actually learn how to play with some of these.
What are
I don't know.
the? Oh, Johnny Test.
Oh, this is the next one. So the next one here is Johnny
Yeah, I
Test on
haven't
Nintendo DS.
haven't
Um,
seen this game or heard that name in quite some time.
yeah, this was another one that Foxy played on his breakfast streams. We should probably give Foxy a shout out since we're talking about him so much. Do that. I think he's still playing Little Ralph. Last I checked in on him. No, he looks like he rated Pulse. Okay, but calm down, Obi-Wan. Hey, Slippy.
Where is? Oh, he must be in. Oh, he's in Scanlines.
Yeah, Anyway, but yeah. So Johnny Test was a
Cartoon
cartoon.
Network.
Yeah, Cartoon Network cartoon. Um, and there's a DS game of it. It's I would kind of initially I would have thought that this would be like a shovelware game. Um,
How many badges or achievements are for this set?
35.
Wow.
It's not
That's a lot for a Johnny Test game.
well. I mean, as far as games go, like 35 is pretty kind of in the middle. Um, like most
I
of
just
the longer RPGs we play, it's like 80, 90 badges.
Yeah,
Um,
no, but I would expect that from an RPG completely, but for a a game like this that was on Cartoon Network, I mean, it's like 35. I would expect maybe like 15, 20. But
hmm,
I mean, it's got a lot. I mean, because I don't feel that these games really have a lot of content. I feel like they were just created for kids, promote the show and that's it. But it seems like they have a lot of achievements here for this badge.
hmm. Well, anyway, they have at least three levels. Looks like three or three sections. So let's
That's
see. There's
cute.
up to 2, 4, 1, 4. So it'd be 8, 3. So 11 levels essentially. They've got some damage lists here for some of the bosses.
Beat
So
Wacko.
could be a fairly challenging set depending on how challenging the game is.
Why don't you bring it up in YouTube and let's see what it looks like? It's on the DS, so
Uh-huh.
kind of. I used to watch that show. Actually, it wasn't that bad.
It was a little after my time, so I don't think I ever caught any episodes of it. Definitely not very visually impressive.
Yeah, his head staying the same way it is like that just is weird.
Hmm. Sort of got a 2.5D esque kind of look to it.
Yeah, you got that right. All right, I think we've all seen enough with this one. He collects Doritos. Yeah, it looks like, dude. It looks like he is collecting Doritos.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a fun little game to just if you need something brain dead and so on. I don't know. I guess we'd have to see what the bosses are like to know if it's at least as far as the early levels looks pretty simple. I mean, gotta time some of those jumps. There's apparently a superhero mode.
Yeah, what else we got? Let's see.
Alright, let's get moving.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we got a similar game. This one is Nicktoons Racing. I think we've seen the PS2 version of this before. I think there's a PS2 version, right? Or PlayStation 1. Okay. So
These are fun.
This is the Game Boy Advance kart racer game with Nicktoons characters. So like SpongeBob, Rugrats, Hey Arnold. I don't remember who that one was.
I wonder if they have is it wild thornberries?
Wild Thornberries, yeah. Just need a
Wow.
heaven sent on this curious armor. Oh, McGinnis is hunting afflicted. Oof. Um, Cosme says if it was Johnny Quest, I'd be hyped for it. Yeah, me too. I prefer Johnny Quest. That's a more fun IP.
Yeah, that's true.
He says he got Foxy to play this one on Saturday. It's a slow game. Are you talking about the kart racer game here? Or are you talking about the Johnny Test game we were looking at a second ago? Okay, the kart racer. Mm.
feel like
Uh,
Mario Kart, except with Nickelodeon characters. It's the way I feel it is.
yeah, that's basically the idea. And so it's basically like, win the races with the different characters, beat time trial modes, at, get certain within certain times. Pretty standard stuff for the racing games that we've seen. Um, Nothing much to talk about here, but if you like kart racers, here you go. Here's another one. I'll put it alongside Konami Crazy Racers, BC Racers, among other things. Next up here we've got SpongeBob SquarePants: Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. This one's
I
this
remember this one.
this
I
one's
was a
on
big
Game Boy.
SpongeBob fan.
Ah,
I liked the mindless nonsense of SpongeBob.
it was I never really got too much into it, but I had a lot of friends that were big fans. Um,
SpongeBob?
yeah. Hey, Wise Man, welcome in. We are, as usual, for our review, going through the last 2 weeks. Well, unusually, it's the last 2 weeks of sets because we took the last week off. But we're just looking at right now the SpongeBob SquarePants game on Game Boy Advance. So I imagine again, this is a game aimed at the kids that are watching the show, so it's probably a pretty easy game. Um, it's a platformer, 2D platformer. Achievement sets are pretty straightforward here, just a lot of collection. Yeah, win different mini games, collect the items in them. Are there any damage lists? Doesn't look like there's
I
damage lists.
didn't seem it. I mean, unless you do a search on the page for damage list, but could just be a collectathon.
Oh no, there are some.
Oh, there are. Oh yeah, look
One,
at that
two,
without
three.
taking damage. Plankton, Bullworm. Oh, I remember the Bullworm
Oh,
episode.
passwords allowed. Okay, so that shouldn't be that challenging to set. I bet our friend Wiseman here could probably knock this one out pretty quickly.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
All NES games were technically aimed at children. Almost all are brutally tough. This is true.
Yeah,
This is you're not lying
wrong.
there. Though I
Yeah.
do think that it looks like the achievement set for this one got thrown out. Oh well, that's the PS2 one, PS2 version. Um, I will say though that I think there are a lot of games that were definitely aimed at a demographic including older people, and in Japan in general, maybe it was. I think that their expectation, their audience was to include people that were a little bit older. I mean, there were definitely 20 somethings and 30 somethings that were playing Dragon Quest that they knew were part of their audience, right? So I think it's probably more like age 6 to 30 or age 6 to 35 was probably the demographic in Japan. And here in America, it was probably more expected for a Nintendo at the time to be more like, 4 to 15, or 4 to 16, something like that. Um, as far as the companies that were making games here and who they expected to be playing their games, I think. Would you say that's right, Sam, or do you think I'm off?
For what? No, I kind of agree.
But
No,
yeah,
I'd
there.
have to agree. They know like older audiences are playing the games. I mean, there's some inappropriate stuff, that they put in some of these games that are supposed to be funny that only older people are gonna pick up. So, or older, yeah, like in their 20s that they find funny.
Well, and Foxy always mentions the what is it, the game with Duke Togo, Golgo 13, Golgo 13. He always mentions as having a implied certain scene. Oh, Senran Kagura speedrun. Yeah, Senran Kagura is definitely aimed at an older audience. That's for sure. Wiseman says he's 41 and still love the NES. Do you think they thought the legacy would last this long? Um, I don't
Mm,
know.
nah.
They certainly weren't building when they brought out the Super Nintendo and so on and so forth. I think that they thought that games would just continually getting better, or would continually keep getting better and better, and that there wouldn't be much reason to go back and play previous games to a great extent. And I don't think uh, I don't know if they envisioned how much of a crash we would have in like the late 2000s with
Well, they were
3D games.
when Nintendo. So the thing with Nintendo, Wise Man, was that we had the video game crash with Atari and everything that flooded the market. Then it completely crashed. Nintendo was scared to market it as a toy. No, was scared to market it as a video game system in America. So what they did was, for a demographic, they used New York. They sent a whole bunch of systems with ROBs over to New York. They populated them in Sears, set up kiosks, did everything else. I think Slippy should remember this. And they marketed the Nintendo as a toy. It wasn't a video game system or an entertainment system. It was marketed as a toy. Rob was a toy. The Nintendo was a toy for children. So when they did that, they noticed that kids were more apt to play with Rob and to play the Nintendo, sitting there thinking, oh, listen, this is what's going on. Oh, Rob is doing this or Rob's doing that. Yes, Revolution, you're 100% correct. And when they marketed it as a toy, like it came with the Lycan. The Lycan was marketed as a toy, in order for kids to shoot and everything. They sold it as a gimmick, as a toy. Once the demographic was over and they saw a lot of sales went up in New York and in Connecticut, they then went ahead and said, all right, we're going to push this out as a toy to the other parts in the United States. You're showing your... Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I hit the wrong button there. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Switch scenes.
But yeah, I think I bored you on that one.
No, I'm listening. I was catching up with this stuff.
Growing up in New York and having that going on, and then being aware of what was going on, it was interesting. Nonetheless, because you really were only seeing it, in New York, and there were people that were driving from all over states to buy the Nintendo system and everything when it first started. When they did that demographic research in New York, it was very interesting though. But what do we have here? So this is going to be Ridge Racer 2, probably on PlayStation.
So this is a PSP game. Manny was really liking some of these Ridge Racer games. And he recommended this one if you're into racing games. Another pretty straightforward racing set. Beat different championships, using different cars, different classes of cars, and beat different courses within a certain time limit. It's a pretty straightforward set. Ridge Racer's always had excellent music. So good fun on PSP.
It'll be something DW might like.
Wiseman says Nintendo's absolutely terrible about leaving classics in the past. Chrono Trigger, anyone? Well, I mean, they brought Chrono Trigger forward all over the place, right? Like, there's a DS version, there's a PlayStation version, it's on PC, it's on, and I mean, granted, that's Square Enix and not Nintendo, but Chrono Trigger, I mean, I think it was part of the, there's a Final Fantasy Chronicles, right? Which had Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 4, I think. Not to be, I think there was another one that was like 4, 5, and 6 on PlayStation. But anyway, so Chrono Trigger did get several releases to move it forward and port it forward.
It was ported all over the place too. It was actually very popular, Chrono Trigger.
Is it not on the Super Nintendo emulator? I guess I don't really check in on those things.
I don't. Oh, you mean for the Switch? That's actually a really good question. I don't know. Let me go check. I do have my Switch loaded, so I'll go check what we do. The next one. But Wise Man too. Also, it's on Steam. Also keeping as well, Wise Man. With that being said, they've left Earthbound in the past. They've only released Mother, and other things. I mean, they did release Earthbound on the emulator, but as for Chrono Trigger, no, it's not here. Earthbound is here.
Interesting. Yeah, Earthbound I've seen on there. Is on the I think it's the I thought that was NES, but maybe it is SNES. Anyway, possibly that has to do with it being a Square Enix game that they've ported forward multiple times on different systems. So maybe they have more direct control over it, over the license, and so they didn't.
Could be.
Maybe Nintendo didn't have the rights for it for their emulator, but I don't know. I think there definitely are some games that don't get as much
Light of
don't get
day.
much attention. Yeah. Anyway, on to the next one here. We've got Akira, which is a prototype game on the Mega Drive. Now I don't. I was kind of surprised that there were Akira games. Like there's one on the NES. I've heard that one's kind of bad. I have no idea how
Kitsune said this
is.
one. Kitsune said this one wasn't so bad. Just keeping in mind, Kitsune is a gigantic Sega fanboy, so he'll say Sega's good with anything, mostly. You know, just throwing that out there as a default. But it's not. It's an interesting game. I looked this one up a while ago because I wanted to play it, but it uses the old. Just keeping aware that it uses the sound card from the original Mega Drive Genesis. So you're gonna kind of get those like little farting sounds in there, but which is what Sega's notorious for. But it looks pretty good.
Oh, actually kind of reminds me of Hang On here.
Yeah, it's like Hang On, but Akira. Hang On, Road Rage. Akira sucks.
Akira is my favorite anime of all time. Wiseman says there's an Akira Mega Drive. Oh man, I want that.
Oh, it's a prototype of a prototype.
Oh, this is oh, that's interesting. So there's like a first-person section where you've got like psychic powers. Oh, and there's a 2D section. Interesting. Okay. See, usually when you have games like this where they've got, you know, multiple different gameplay mechanics at work, you know, like we talk about, like Bayou Billy is another one. Oftentimes you end up with stuff where it's like none of them are done very well, and it's like you kind of have to give it points for, you know, mixing it up. But at the same time, like, it would be better if they had. These kinds of games would be better if they just focused on one kind of gameplay. It's like, okay, here you go.
Instead of 3
running through. And like it makes sense because they're trying to go through the different parts of the movie and all. And I mean, like, it's an excellent movie, but
Well.
Oh, okay.
Wise man, you are in luck. It's $30, but the only place that you could even find it is Estonia. So good luck with that one, buddy. I I bid you good luck with trying to get that off eBay.
Well, I mean, it looks like an interesting game. It looks like, you know, an interesting attempt at a game. I can sort of see why it would get canceled though. It's probably, given that it's just a prototype that you're playing, it's probably in a pretty unfinished state. So I wouldn't have high expectations for it, but it would be maybe historically interesting, especially if you're a fan of Akira.
So Slippy says that it's just driving all day, and it's one level walking through the hospital for level 2. I can post It's a Stupid Game Isn't Worth 10 cents. He could post the ROM in Discord for us. Yeah, go ahead and do that, because I would like to see, you know, what the hype is with this. Because this isn't the first time I've heard this game. I've heard this through a lot of Sega collectors about getting this, because it's like an offshoot, and a lot of Sega collectors are about my age now. So we grew up watching Akira, and they've wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect the game to be good, but I would expect, you know, it's interesting as a this was a homebrew, so we're not have to worry about that. But it's interesting as a you know, as a showpiece, or as a just like I said, historically interesting, I guess. Next up we've got Ico on PS2. So this one was from, oh, and the site's getting slow. Developer
I've
team
heard of this
Ico.
one.
So this is the prequel to or not a prequel, but it's the previous game in the series of that Wander, which is also called Shadow of the Colossus. Um,
That's it.
yeah,
That's it. Okay.
this is
Artwork looks very similar to Shadow of Colossus.
yeah, and they came out with a third game right on PS4 that took forever. Was supposed to be a PS3 launch title, then was supposed to be a PS4 launch title. Finally came out with it. That was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Um, I'm forgetting what the name of that one is, but it's you've got like a giant dragon fairy pet thing. Um, posted in your section.
Thanks,
Uh,
Slippy.
Cosmic says Ico is cool. Wiseman says Ico is great. I beat it. Controls are tough, but super cool game. Cosmic says I've only watched people play through it. Yeah, it's very atmospheric. I played a little bit of it on the there's a PS3 collection that's got this and Shadow of the Colossus on it.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's a very cool game. I would it's definitely on my list of things to go back and beat at some point. Whether I beat it here on Retro Achievements or go get the I think the PS3 one I have has achievements. So I might do it over there. Ugh.
Oh, it's got tons of puzzles. Ooh, that seems interesting. What does the
Yeah.
gameplay look like this?
So you have a little girl that you're wandering around with, that you are kind of escorting through a bunch of different, as Wiseman's saying, it's a lot of puzzle gameplay. Not, I think there's some combat, if I remember right, but it's really more about, um, you know, telling a story and going through and getting some puzzles.
Now,
Um,
I've seen Shadow of Colossus before. I've never played it. So,
Shadow of the
Shadow of
Colossus overshadowed
Colossus,
it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
is it good? Shadow of Colossus?
Yeah, I would say it's the game that spawned. When you look at like God of War and you look at the later, I should say, the later God of War games and the Castlevania Lord of Shadows game, where you're climbing on giant bosses and defeating them, piece by piece by breaking this part or that part. Um, that kind of originated with Shadow of the Colossus. I think that was the first game to do something like that. Um,
Got
j-
really good shading in it.
yeah, it is
Kind of
very
reminds me of a Zelda.
yes. Very Zelda-esque in terms of a lot of the puzzles. I will say the art's very you know, grays and browns, dark and kind of grimy.
You know what
Um,
this whole section reminds me of right here as you bring this up? Twilight Princess, when he's Wolf Link and he runs around with Minda within the castle. The shading effect of it, like really gray, the dull, like type of colors and stuff. It really
mm-hmm,
reminds me of that.
mm-hmm. When you talk about games like Demon Souls and Dark Souls, they also have a very similar aesthetic.
Oh, that's awesome. Where he has to light the fire and then blow it up using the bomb. I like that. I like games with a lot of puzzles like this that you have to figure them out.
Mhm. So yeah, I didn't really get very far in it, but would definitely like to go back and give
S-
another whirl.
Now, here's a question to ask you since everyone's here. We can emulate PS2, right?
Yeah, PCSX2. That's the emulator to use, I would say. On stream on Twitch is maybe not the right place to go into details of how you do that if you need troubleshooting help. But yeah, I mean, we've got PS2 emulators out there, and they're compatible with Retro Achievements.
Might be something I'll look into to add to the 200 console challenge.
Right? Speaking of PS2, so let's look at the achievements here. Most of these are progress. few missables. Okay, so there's some secret weapons. Complete the game in 2 hours or less. Oof, in game time. Water levels with a friend. Plus only. Okay, so 99% of these are they're just progress. So you could play this just straight through and get most of the achievements. So pretty
It's not bad. It's
not a bad set
$12
at
on
all.
eBay.
Speaking of
Oh,
PS2, here's another classic.
yeah. Great game. Phenomenal game.
Yeah, this is up there
Yeah.
alongside Armored Core with some of my
Mm.
favorite mech games. I think this is the one I played. Yeah, the Second Runner.
ZOE 1 and 2 are phenomenal games.
Yeah, it's a lot easier than Armored Core. You have a lot like there's lock-on features and stuff like that that work a lot more in a much more straightforward manner. If you do play it on much harder difficulties, obviously it gets harder. But it's a very fun game. I would highly recommend it as a game. These achieved rows look pretty tough though. Yeah, and 0 of 12 unlock rate on some of these are. Oh, there's a versus mode. I don't remember there being a versus mode. Oh, there's extra missions. I don't think I ever got around to that when I had it on PS2. Interesting. Interesting. Ooh, that's a lot of Chivos. Wiseman says he has DOE 2 sealed, still on PS2. First one was decent from Kojima Studios. Ah. Yeah, it's like the
And two.
storyline. The storyline is kind of meh. It's not. It's
The gameplay is excellent though.
yeah, as you might expect from a game that Kojima's involved with, is some really cool ideas, but executed sort of poorly. That's his MO. But gameplay, great gameplay. Zone Avengers 2 is way better than the first one. I haven't played the first one, so I can't comment on that. Alright. Moving forward. We've got the tournament disc of Sonic Adventure. Interesting. So I guess this must have been a special version of Sonic Adventure. Maybe this is like a demo disc. Are you familiar with this one at all, San? San? Did I lose you?
No, I'm here.
Are you familiar with this one? The Sonic
I had
Adventure
children
tournament?
screaming in the room. Yeah, this oddly enough this is a Dreamcast, right?
Uh-huh.
Oddly enough, I do have this one on Dreamcast. Yeah, I like this one. It's one of the Sonic games I've happened to play. It's not bad.
Well, are you familiar with the tournament disc version though?
No, I've played Sonic Adventure before on Dreamcast. I've never seen the tournament disc edition.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
I wonder if it's something separate than what that was.
Well, from the achievement names here, it sounds like they had some kind of tournament that they like did a tour, and they were having people play this version of the game during that tournament. Kind of like the like there's that World Championship cart of like what is it? Like Mario and Tetris and whatever. So this is kind of the same thing, but for this Sonic Adventure game. I think. I don't know. I'm not super familiar with it, but interesting that it's got achievements now. So you could go play
Yeah,
those.
that is interesting. I mean, I have Sonic Adventure for Dreamcast. It's really good in Sonic 2, but I don't see. I've never heard of this before. I mean, this is probably one that I would run by Oaz because he'd probably know a little bit more than me about this one. But yeah, This one's really interesting. Maybe there was like a tournament edition, like you're saying, kind of like Nintendo or Super Nintendo had their tournaments. Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Well, would be probably interesting for Sega aficionados and just another historically interesting one. But probably not any different from the regular Sonic Adventure, which I think the regular one has it's got a set and subsets, two subsets even at that. Oh, I see. One's the DLC, and then one's focused around the Chow Garden stuff. I vaguely remember some of that stuff. I had a friend in high school that had a Dreamcast, and we borrowed games. Or we didn't really we borrowed PC games back and forth. He was into the Grandia series, if I remember right. But he played a lot of he had Sonic Adventure, and was one of his favorite games growing up.
It was promoted by IGN during their Mobile Assault tour. It was a 22-week sponsored tour from IGN where to promote the upcoming Dreamcast console.
Interesting. Wise Man says, I'm going to give Baron some Japanese games I have since I can't read them. Unless saying if you can read Japanese. I don't really collect retro. I mean, I have a collection of things that I bought when they were, not retro, from PS2 onward. Actually from PS1 onward, for the systems that I had. But I'm not big on like, getting a complete set of Saturn games or a complete set of I know some folks are big on the collecting end of things, but that's not really my bag. But Sam might be interested, and if you have any games that you want me to play through on stream, just on like on emulator or something, I can probably find a version of the whatever you got, and we could play through it, and I could do my best. I'm not my vocabulary level isn't very high in Japanese, but I recently got a game on thanks to Mr. Cosmic that might help a little bit with that. It's a kanji learning game, so we'll see. But I've been playing through some of the PC-88 games in Japanese that are mostly hiragana, so those are a little bit more accessible. I did get that. That was a very good recommendation, sir. Thank you. Anyway, going forward, we got Tale of the Sun on PlayStation. I had never heard of this game before. It's exploration and adventure. You play some kind of like prehistoric dude, Neanderthal, and you're kind of wandering. So this kind of gave me like let me pull up the
It's a weird
gameplay
game.
for it.
I wonder, Slippy and Wiseman, you probably sold. I mean, going into a game store like EB Games or something, this game really stood out because of the cover.
Really?
So weird game.
It's got a very unique soundtrack.
Yeah, it does. Just I never got the gameplay to this.
Okay, looks like you eat all the things. Is there a set for Elemental Gearbolt? We could look that up.
Oh, you sold Elemental Gearbolt. I was actually looking at that the other day, like Elemental Gearbolt or Silhouette Mirage. Which one do I play? But then I would have to hook up the light gun, and I'm like, all right, let me see.
This looks like a very unique game. I don't know if I'm interested in it or not, but
Yo, what's up, Master Welsh?
hey, Master Welsh,
This game is
welcome
not. I will be honest with you. From living through that era with PlayStation and walking into the game stores and seeing everything, this game is not worth playing. I had a friend that played this game, and we made fun of him because the game was dumb.
in.
So it's just dumb. So yeah, to each their own if they want to do that now.
Is the name
And
Elemental Gearbolt? Is that spelled right?
it is. It's Elemental Gearbolt.
It's not even coming up in the lists. Let's see. Elemental. What was it on?
I'm gonna be doing thousand arms because I got Thousand Arms. And I was like, wow, this game's a banger, and I'm gonna be streaming that real soon. I'll let you know when I do that. Yeah, this game is amazing. It's actually a working design game. It's a light gun game.
Ah, okay,
And
so it's
it's
one word.
the opening is phenomenal
There it is.
for it. But then I'm pretty up there with working design games, so I kind of like them a lot.
It does not have a set yet. It does have 14 set requests. So, Wiseman, I don't know if you've used any of the requests yet, but you can put in a request for a set, and the various devs sometimes use which games have a lot of set requests as a direction for them of what games to put sets up for. So it might be worth your while to go put in a request for it if you'd like it.
Why don't you look up video play of it, Baron?
A video play of Elemental Gearbolt?
It really is a cool game.
Okay, so it's PS1 gameplay.
I get excited over PS1 games. It's a beautiful looking game, I'm gonna admit. Ah, that classic opening, you can never get tired of that.
Yeah. Master Welch says he had a fever for 3 days now. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope you're feeling better now. Hope it's broken and you're on the mend. Got some anime opening. Let's get to the gameplay.
It's got a really good soundtrack too, if you're into that.
Okay.
You know,
kind of like a House of the Dead style rail shooter.
Exactly, yes. Now, I don't know if this came out at the same time as House of the Dead, but PlayStation was really into bringing the arcade experience home to you, and that's where Elemental Gearbolt comes out. That's where House of the Dead comes in, because they wanted to bring that arcade experience, and that's why you had the gun. Like, I don't know if Area 51 came out. I think Area 51 was on Saturn, but a lot of these games were like, oh, hey, listen, we're gonna target audiences that like the arcade, and we're gonna do stuff like this. Games like House of the Dead or whatever, Vampire something. They came in these big boxes with the Konami light guns, and you knew it was Konami because the gun was gray, and you would have it like you would have the distinctive sounds from it. This is a really good game. Yeah, Welsh, don't get me started. This is a solid game. Anime solid, everything is. Now we're going down the rabbit hole of collecting, so.
Wiseman says Area 51 is on Saturn and PS1. Gun was awesome. All right.
I didn't know it came out. Area 51 came out on PS1. I only had it for Saturn, with the little. It looked like 9mm with the gun, but. Welsh, just get it. But I'm telling you right now, Welsh, this has a steep price tag. It's like ranked, I think, 4th within the overall PS2 rarity list. Right up there with Tron Bon.
Well, it's PS1, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did I say PS2?
You did.
Oh, my bad. I got too ahead of myself. Ooh, Danger Girls, another PS1 game.
So I guess this one must have had some issues because we've seen this one earlier.
Yes, we have.
So
we have.
Here it is again. I guess it's a THQ game, third-person over-the-shoulder shooter. Didn't get super I think we dug into this one a little bit. It didn't get super good reviews. Didn't get super positive reviews at the time of its release. But I mean, it's kind of in the middle. If you like Gears of War and some of the other over the shoulder. I can't talk tonight. Over the shoulder shooters. It might be up your alley. Pretty straightforward set. Just get through and collect a bunch of different things. Find secret weapons, etc., etc.
It plays like Tomb Raider. on PS1.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Hmm. That's not necessarily a
A bad thing.
well, I was gonna say that's not necessarily a complimenting statement because Tomb Raider was pretty primitive.
Very true.
I was kind of thinking it'd play more like Siphon Filter, but if it plays more like Tomb Raider, that's like, I mean, Tomb Raider's not a bad game, but it was pretty early on, and it had tank controls if I remember right too.
Yeah, Tomb Raider did have tank controls.
Wiseman says we can talk PS1 all day. Oops,
Yeah,
sorry for
it's
the
bad.
brightness
If you
there.
get me, Welsh, and Wiseman in a room and PS1, it's yeah.
Yeah, sorry for the brightness, sudden brightness there. That was the Wikipedia page for Elemental Gearbolt there. Okay, so moving forward, we got Chuck Rock, Looney Tunes.
Mm.
How are we doing on time?
I got
we're-
A12 on my screen.
So we got another about 15 minutes or so. Uh, all right. So this one's Chuck Rock 2. So Chuck Rock, I think, was on what? Uh, was that on Mega Drive as well, or was that
I
on NES?
I don't know. I always thought it was on. I no, Bonka's on Turbo. I think Chuck Rock was on SNES.
Ah,
Sega CD as well. Master Welsh says.
ah. Cosmic says Chuck Rock 2 is cooler than Chuck Rock. Gotcha. But I think this is
I
basically
never
just
played any of them.
it's a 2D platformer. Um, Interesting. There's some cheats there. It's got some damageless achievos. Level select is okay though, so that makes it a little bit easier. Find some hidden one-ups. Ride different dinosaurs, and then just get through different areas. It's a pretty straightforward set. The damage list might be pretty tricky, but it's just one of the 2D platformers on Mega Drive. Oh, okay. So they were on both. Cosmic says they were on Super Nintendo as well.
I remember hearing Chuck Rock on Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Next up, we've got Looney Tunes Duck Amuck on Nintendo DS. This is one that stars Daffy. Mm, Looks like it might be a mini game. Oh yeah, yeah, mini games rather than platformer. Okay, so that's a mini games game on DS with Looney Tunes characters, with Daffy specifically. Grand finale. Well, if you like the mini games, I request games for Foxy Saturday stream. Yeah, this would be a good one. Make Foxy play this on his breakfast stream.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Alright. Then we got one of the Call of Duty games. This is I think this is one of the later games on PS2. Maybe 2004. I guess that's about middle of the generation. Wise Man says, I want you guys to try Punch Out subset, having tons of fun trying to get the Chivos.
Oh yeah, I'm horrible at games like that.
I, I've never actually played Punch Out. I might, since you're asking, I might try regular Punch Out. Might try the regular set. That's about as far as I'll probably go. I don't see myself being very good at, those Twitch reaction games as much. I mean, I don't know. I guess the other one I was playing was kind of a Twitchy reaction game too. Was Space Harrier. So I kind of do decent in Space Harrier just by memorizing what's going to come next. But Rev says it's more of a puzzle game than Twitch reaction until you get to Mike Tyson. All right, well, I do puzzle games. I've been known to try some of those, so maybe. All right. So basically, just normal and hard mode on this game. Call of Duty.
Oh, this got a set. Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty Finest Hour was the last one.
Real? Oh, wow.
And next up here we got Squishy Tank, which is another puzzle game. This one looked kind of crazy. Squishy Tank, Nintendo DS gameplay.
Call of Duty games usually are pretty good. The ones on PlayStation, PS2.
Wait, is this is like a short? Weird. I've never had YouTube take into a short before.
After this, can you go back to Call of Duty? I just want to say.
Sure. Alright, I'm not sure what's going on here, but it looks like some kind of block puzzle game.
Yeah, it looks a little crazy.
I think I want to give that one a try at some point. Alright, so Call of Duty, Finest Hour.
Where's to see how many achievements they have in this? 44,
It's,
huh?
44. Wiseman says, it's brutal but fun. Probably your favorite NES game. Old shooters are hard to go back to. Haven't aged well.
Yeah, that's true. But I used to play these all the time. Pacific Sun, I played a lot. I think I gotta remember if I played this one, but I did enjoy these.
Yeah, I played a fair amount of Call of Duty growing up as well. I always preferred Medal of Honor to Call of Duty.
Or I liked Medal of Honor.
They both played pretty similarly.
Oh, what's the next?
That dude on the cover looks like Saiyan, Master Welch.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure. Did you get your eyes checked lately too?
Yeah.
Besides Doom and Doom 2, yeah, Doom and Doom 2 is still pretty good games.
I would say all the build engine games, the Doom games and the ones based on that, like was it Heretic? Heretic is really good. I still wouldn't mind going back and playing some Heretic. But Doom 2, Heretic, and then the build engine games like Duke Nukem 3D, those were classics.
Hexen.
Yeah, Hexen. It's the flu fever. Anyway.
Oh, the flu stinks.
Oh, here's one. Here's a couple of them that are interesting here. Pro Gear. We've heard Cosmic talk about this one before. It's one of the cave games that Capcom published, and it was on I think it's on a couple of different arcade sets, or not arcade sets, but arcade collections. Just a really good, very colorful, very bright, great soundtrack, shoot 'em up game. Oh, you gotta get the best endings though. That might be a little bit tough. And you gotta complete second loop. Ooh. That might be a little rough. But good shooter. Yeah, Cosmic, you've talked about Pro Gear before, haven't you? I think. I feel like we've had conversations about this earlier last year. Am I misremembering? I thought we were talking about some games you had on your arcade collection on like Steam or something. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just misremembering.
Oh, that is a laundry list of items to do.
Yep. Anyway, but good shooter.
I will be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
All right. Here's one that I tried because it's on PC88. This thing runs way fast, and there's no way to slow it down. You can't. There is a way to slow down stuff to do like rewinds and slow down in RetroArch, but it turns off hardcore achievements to do so. Unfortunately, this game runs probably about a megahertz too fast. It's You can still get pretty far. As you see, I've gotten everything except the last achievement, which is the 5th wave. I'm probably going to be trying again at this just because I'm only missing one achievement. But this is the classic Galaxian on PC88. Um, it runs way too fast. But it's your classic Galaxian gameplay if you've played Galaxian before. So you got the alien ships, kind of like Space Invaders. You know, you have only one shot at a time. You can shoot again once it hits, but if you miss, you can't shoot until it clears the screen. Enemies come and dive bomb you. If you don't get the carriers, they'll come back in the next wave. So very, very difficult shooter with the how fast it goes. At the last section, when you've cleared out everything except like 3 or 4, they start going pretty wild, especially with the higher frame rate. So very difficult shooter, but you know, classic Galaxian. Good old shoot the Rose of Aliens games. Yep, exactly. Next up we got Atomics. So this one was this one caught my interest because it's basically like a chemistry, kind of a chemistry game, plus like logic puzzle kind of stuff. This was on Uzabox. So Uzabox is one of those consoles that's basically just homebrew games, essentially. Sort of like WASM and some other things. But I might give this a run sometime. You're like linking up different
What game is
chemicals
this?
together. This is Atomics.
Atomics?
Atomics on Uzabox. Doesn't sound like
You
it has
say-
a soundtrack.
You say Atomics, and I think of Dune. When Patrick Stewart says Atomics, and then they blow the wall.
Was Patrick Stewart in Dune?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was in Dune.
I missed him in that. Anyway,
It was in the 80s, the 80s version of Dune.
yeah. Anyway,
What system was that on?
that was one of the Uzabox ones.
Wow, I've never heard of that system. Mappy, what is Mappy? Sounds so familiar. Oh, we played this on a high
yeah.
score or something.
This was one of the challenge games. It wasn't this version. It wasn't the Game Gear version. But here's.
Thank you, Cosmic. Yes, Cosmic said he played. Sorry to interrupt you. Said he played Gurney.
Ah, okay. This is the one he badged. It wasn't the Game Gear one, right? It was the it's probably like the NES one, I think. I think
Could be the
Wiseman
NES
badged
one.
it as well.
NES. Yeah, it was NES.
So very fun. Very fun arcade-ish game. Play a little mouse policeman going after evil cats. Pretty straightforward set. Gosenzo coin, secret code. But yeah, this is just the Game Gear version of Mappy. So if you're familiar with that one. Oh, Mappy Land NES. Okay. Gotcha. Ooh, a Sonic RPG. A Sonic RPG? I'm gonna guess this is kind of bad. Oh, it's BioWare. It probably is really bad. Interesting. Interdimensional rocket. Of course, Chaos Emeralds, because Sonic. I'm gonna toss that on my wanna play. This might be. I'm expecting this to be kind of bad, but it might be kind of funny. Let's see, Sonic Chronicles. Nintendo DS. Good play. Oh, he played this one and said it's really bad. I feel like most. Oh no, is it not an RPG? Do you get into fights when you run into enemies? Oh yeah, you do. Okay, and it's got like a 3. They went with a 3D look to it. Still shaded 3D. Wow, that slowed down. Oh no, and it's got. They wanted. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so they've got like Legend of Dragoon style mechanics, but on the Nintendo DS. I mean that could work if it's done well, but like just looking at the slowdown on this. It looks like Sega got Super Mario RPG Envy, is what it looks like to me. I don't know. That could be a fun little thing to do on the side of just I'm sure the story sucks too. Sonic spin-off games do not have a very good reputation for uh anyway, there you go. There's a Sonic RPG for your Sonic Mega fans. You still here, Sam?
Yeah, I'm here. Could you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Oh God, no. I am totally. If if someone says to me on the Scanline Discord, just letting everybody know on both channels, if you say play Barbie, and if you message me in the next 5 minutes, I will stream this weekend and play this game. Just letting anyone know.
Oh,
I will.
you're that excited for it, huh?
I will. I will. I will do it to myself. I will throw it out there and say yes. I will. I will play this game as a team.
Looks like
Just.
they've got some damageless achievos on this one.
Oh, then I'm probably not gonna do.
2D
Which,
platforming. Someone watching the new
what is
Retro
it?
Achievement supposed to be recommending a game to Foxy on Saturday. Oh yeah, I mean Chrono does for sure. Chrono, Sark, Knocker, Manny, VCG. A lot of the folks in our community keep an eye on the list of new achievements. Yeah. This would be a great one. We should recommend this one to Styles. Styles, let me throw Styles plays all kinds of Barbie games. It's kind of his um
He does.
yeah, maybe not his favorite thing, but he has it as like a redeem on his channel. Hey, Rotor, welcome in, man.
Ray Rotor.
We are gonna have to. Oh yeah, we're almost right on the dot. We've been doing 2 weeks worth, and we still got a little ways to go here. Um, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so there's a Barbie game on GBA that has a set now for those interested. Stream seems to have froze. Oh. How's it on? It looks like it's still going on Scanlines.
Oh no, you completely went out of focus. You're back now. I see it.
Oh.
Satan loves Barbie. Slippy, I do. I'm not even gonna lie.
I think we're back.
I love them. Love them Barbies.
All right, we're gonna go through these kind of quick. So we got a Yeti Sports Pingu Throw game on PSP, which is an action game. Pretty small set here. Oh, it looks like a wave game of some kind, like you're going through different waves as you go through. Actually, it sounds maybe like there's a couple different types here. So maybe like a mini game, set of mini games. I'm gonna guess that this is based off of the Pingu character from Norwegian television, probably the claymation character. But yeah, there you go, a Pingu game on PSP.
What system?
PSP.
PSP? Wow, another one I never heard of.
And we got another puzzle game on NES called Puzznik. Looks like the set got revoked for it though.
Uh,
Out of all the games that ever were, this was one of them.
okay, that explains. That definitely explains it.
All right, so no worries on
What
that
else we
one.
got?
We got one of the Lego games. This is Indiana Jones 2: The Adventure Continues
Lego
on
games are super fun.
PSP. Oh yeah, I got my nieces playing these ones with me on back on PS3. We actually badged got a platinum on I think the first of the Lego Indiana Jones games and the Harry Potter Lego. So
I like Lego games. They're wholesome fun.
yeah, just a lot of fun. They often have better stories than the movies that they're parodying. So
Yeah, it's true.
that's definitely true for the Star Wars ones.
I love Lego Harry Potter. I really thought it was a fun game.
Yep, that's another one that's better than the movie. It's
Oh, and Baron went there.
not hard. And we got a Sega Master System beat 'em up. This one kind of, just looking at the video for it, kind of reminded me of River City Ransom a little bit, but you don't have as much. You don't have like a town to wander around in as much. But it's that kind of style, I guess I would say, kind of. It doesn't look as good as River City Ransom. But if you're a beat 'em up fan and you like to go back and play some of the really old ones, here's one called My Hero. This might actually be up Wise Man. This might be up your alley. Because you were doing a lot of those ones with there's like Backstreet Brawler and
NES beat 'em ups.
some of those other ones. Mighty Final Fight, stuff like that.
Mighty Final Fight looked pretty cool
Yep.
when he was streaming it.
Yeah, that one was pretty neat. By the way, Broder, feel free to hop in our chat. Let me send you the link for our Discord here. Same place as usual. Let me whisper to you. If I have whispers open here. There we go. I'm gonna try to finish these out here pretty quick. Here we got one called Shipwreckers Overboard. It's an action game from Psygnosis on PlayStation.
Now there's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah, these are the same guys that did I think Shadow of the Beast on Amiga. Let's look this one up really quick. This is PSX gameplay.
I remember the cover of this.
Oh. Hey, Rotor. Welcome
Rotor.
in. Ah, this one looks kind of fun. You're in a little boat. Forward a bit. You know, that actually looks pretty fun.
It does. Doesn't look so bad.
Cosmic says you played a game like this on the PS3. Yeah, this looks kind of like a lot of the some of the indie action games they had on PSN.
Was it an indie game, Cosmic, or was it a I can't believe I'm drawing a blank to this. Assassin's Creed game.
Oh, Black Flag? What? I think Black
Yeah.
Flag was a bit more than this.
Yeah. Probably indie. Black Flag is one of my favorite Assassin's Creeds.
Yeah.
That's I really like that game.
Next up, we got Elevator Action here, which has
Oh wow.
7 stages and a second loop. A lot of deathless. Clear it without using a weapon. So like pacifist. Obtain stuff. Pretty straightforward little platformer action. Well, even stealth. I don't know if I'd really call it stealth, but maybe. It's a fun little action game on Game Boy. Super hard, Cosmic says. Huh? For those who enjoy some of those kinds of games, there you go. Where are we chatting at? We are chatting in Scamland's Discord. We are going to be doing our Monster Hunter Open Lobby pretty quickly after this.
Cosmic went over. He's on Baron's stream.
Oh yeah. We got 2 streams going. I should It's a little late now. I should have put up the multi-Twitch link.
No one from Nintendo was on that one.
Anyway, next up here we got. Oh, there's a Master Welch. Welcome in, sir. So next up here we got another Apple II game. This one's one of the
Sticky Bear Math.
Educational, yeah. I don't know if you intended to cover the talk.
I need a shower too.
Anyway, but yeah, Sticky Bear Math. There you go. So some math problems. 100 of them, I guess. 150.
You were trying to find Cosmic?
Oh.
Let's see.
Anyway, so Sticky Bear Math on Apple II got a set. Here we got one of the Wizardry games. This one's definitely on my list, my want to play list. Because Wizardry, it's one of the original dungeon crawlers. You have different classes you can pick.
The Wizardry games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of they kind of what do I want to say? They kind of laid out and set down a lot of the mechanics that like Etrian Odyssey have, and Demon Gaze, and some of the other dungeon crawlers that we've been playing. This one kind of set the standards for that. So it goes back to like this one and like Akalabeth and Ultima. Just the oldest of the old classic ones. Oh, and you got the lobby up and going, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. I don't know. Got so many here. So Fate Extra. This one's a PSP game. So this is from the Fate series, the same that did I think was it Fate Stay Night, I think, which was an eroge on or eroge, or however you pronounce that. But anyway, it's a game with fan service, lots of fan service on PC originally, and then it got ported to in a more censored context into like PlayStation 2 and some of those other ones. And so this is a continuation. A lot of these games ended up getting fighters and SRPGs as well. The original was just a visual novel. So I believe this one's probably a fighter. Or maybe oh no, it's a role-playing game. Okay. There you go.
Fate series is pretty interesting.
Yeah, I feel like the story kind of went off the deep edge. Wow, there's a lot of Chivos on this set. But it's not a bad setup. It's like pull all the ancient warriors from ancient historical warriors from different eras and have them fight each other. It's not a bad premise. And they did get Norio Wakamoto in the sequel series to do one of the voices. So there's that. Then next up we've got Game Boy Advance. We've got Dexter's Laboratory, Disaster Strikes on Game Boy Advance. It's an action
with all the
adventure game.
DDs running around.
Screen quality's better over here. Well, thank you. Um,
Oh. I think it might be small on my thing for the RA list. Yeah, because you're probably
oh, well,
because you're sharing your screen. I'm sharing a screen from a screen.
yeah. Anyway, what are we talking? So this is another game we should probably get Foxy to play on one of his Saturday streams. It's a action adventure based on Dexter's Lab, which is one of the Cartoon Network games from the late 90s, early 2000s. Or one of the Cartoon Network series. Uh, ooh, there's some pretty nasty Chivos on here. Could be pretty tough. Hmm.
What is this?
This is a Dexter's Laboratory game.
55. Holy wow. See, this is exactly what I was getting at. Like, I don't I just can't believe there's that much content in games like that off a Cartoon Network. Like, it surprises me.
Well, I mean, they could make really long games out of whatever they want. If you know, I don't know if they have that much content per se, but a lot of the Chivos were just like collect all the things and defeat such and such without dying or deathless things like that. So I mean, you can get it kind of depends in some ways on who the dev is for the set because some devs will make like let's say you have a collectathon you have a collectathon type achievement or game. You might have one dev that breaks it up into collect 10 of these, collect 25 of these, collect 50 of these, collect all of them. Where each smaller achievement is worth maybe like a 5 and a 10, and then the overall is maybe like a 10 for like finishing it. But then you might have somebody else that comes along and makes a 50-point achievement that's collect everything, and that's the only achievement that's there. So, it can be just a matter of taste in terms of how the dev prefers to make their set, um, as opposed to just like, oh, there's so much content in this game. It just might be, Anyway,
Indie games on Steam.
Cartoon Network made some indie games that released on Steam a while back. Cosmic says, I think they were on Steam. Interesting. Wise Man says, some Chivo sets are just ridiculous. Turn on Game Chivo Pop. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's nice when you're playing a game to get that like you got achievement at a kind of regular clip, and it can be on the flip side it can be kind of disappointing when you're going through a game and you haven't had like a any kind of achievement pop in like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. It feels like you're not making
That's
any
true.
progress. So it's
That's
really
true. I had that with Symphony of the Night.
yeah. I actually kind of prefer having more smaller achievements just for that, especially when I'm playing like Etrian Odyssey 2, and I might go like 2 or 3 days without any kind of achievement just because I'm grinding or something.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's all right.
yeah. Sorry, we're running a little late.
You wanna table this for, I guess, if you want to talk offline and do it Saturday and then start Monster Hunter since Roto's here.
Yeah, let's do that. So, just as a kind of a further announcement, we were talking about this at the beginning of the stream, but we are gonna going forward, we're gonna split off the R review from Monster Hunter. So we're gonna continue to do our Monster Hunter open lobbies on Wednesday nights. But we kind of feel like we want to do more stuff with it that is more related to retro achievement stuff. So maybe like actually pick one of the sets, pick one of the achievements each, say, and like give it a go. Um, but we want more time around that, and we don't want it to be linked up with playing more modern Monster Hunter games. But we still want to play Monster Hunter games, so we're just gonna kind of split them and have a RA review section some other time during the week. And Sam and I are still kind of talking about what would be a good time for that. I think right now we're kind of talking about Saturdays, Saturday evenings. But anywho, we're gonna table where we're at now. So we were at Dexter's Lab is the last one we talked about here. So we'll start our next ARIA review when we have that day. We'll start on there and go from there for talking about new sets. All right, now we're gonna flip over to Monster Hunter.
Oh, sharing the screen.
And let me share my here. And I will
Wiseman, are you still there?
pop this on here. Alright. So to Cosmic, Wiseman, Master Welch, Slippy, Rev, thanks for coming out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the show. Like I said, we're moving on to doing Monster Hunter at this point. So stick around if you're interested in that. Else, thanks for coming by, and have a great rest of your day.
Yes.
Wiseman,
We were gonna do some monster hunting monsters. Monster hunting monsters and monsters. Here, go there, that's where I am. And you could basically see, I don't know, you really can't see all the room. You can see some of the room, I guess. Wow, Monster Hunter. Alright, so Roto, I posted everything up. I got the information there, Roto, so just join whenever you can. Cosmic, what have you been playing lately? I got a message from, oh wow, yeah, it might be on my own tomorrow. We'll see.
Bro, I'll whisper you the lobby info too.
I did somewhere in your lobby. I pinned the message.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, Roto, the lobby ID is PHRR5R. And the password's today, just 0103.
Alright, I got it. I'm actually on your stream right now, saying scaling heroes.
Awesome.
That's
Alright, let's see. Well, I guess you guys post up whatever you need. Unless you want to go after Malzeno again, but Baron's gonna be like, nope.
Yeah, a break from Malzeno.
I agree. I mean, Malzeno's, I just,
we could do a quick Rathalos.
yeah, we could do that. That's, Rathalos is Dragon.
Yep, Dragon or Thunder.
Fire, lightning.
Yeah.
Whee! Nice. Now I'm gonna eat whatever I need to eat, and then we're good to go.
Man, it's been so long since I played Raffus. I've been playing Monster Hunter now on my phone.
I don't even play that on the phone. Have you been getting out and playing it?
A little bit here and there. It's a good one to get you to kind of push you to get out. more than you would normally anyway. It's it plays really kind of poorly when you got a screen projector on your screen though. So not the best
Shoot, I
of
can't
games.
join you.
Oh, is the level 2 is the
Yeah, you guys are way higher ranked than me. I'm at 41.
Alright, let me
I'll have to
adjust
sell with one until my rank gets up to where you guys are.
Alright,
At least the master rank.
I think I can set this lower.
Well, Roto, what do you need in order to bring your master rank up?
I got plenty of urgent quests for M6 stars. There's Valkynia, Kaor Magala, Flaming Espinicius, and Seething Balskius.
I'm down for all. Those sound completely awesome to me.
Alright,
So which one do you want to do?
just post up whichever one.
Me and Baron and I ran through those like crazy. Gore Magala, my friend with the million arms. Let's see who you choose, and then
Choice has been made. Check the board to see what I picked.
oh,
Yeah, Corbin got one. I think fire for this guy? Yeah, fire or dragon. Actually, looks like fire is better overall.
really? His weapon is dragon.
Your supplies before we depart.
Oh, we're not ready yet.
Wise man says, "Good luck, guys. Gotta get kids ready for bed and clean up house." Fair enough, sir. Thanks again for
Dragons.
stopping by, man.
Dragon's 20. I'm just gonna stick with what I have.
And McGinnis, if you're still around, we've got one more spot open.
Oh yeah, if you want to join us,
Prepare to depart.
we have departed.
The lobby information is is pinned in my my channel.
Well, we've had a break from the holidays. Now it's time to get back to doing some hunting.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yep.
Still need some more practice with the bows, so I'm going to be using that for a while. I can get adjusted to using the controls.
I'm cool with that.
So I saw on RA they had a subset for Persona. Well, I think it's 3, and it's an Orpheus subset where you beat everything with just Orpheus. I was looking at that, seeing how hard it would be, but you'd have to beef up Orpheus a lot, so you'd have to farm Orpheus. You'd have to farm with Orpheus and just bring up Orpheus.
Yeah, there's quite a few solo subsets for a bunch of different games. There's one for Phantasy Star 2 as well, where you only have wood.
Wandering Malformation. Yeah, believe it or not, one of my bid emotes is actually based on that orange Bastidian. So I asked my artist to give me the fiery pine cones, not the beast with the pine cones.
Oh.
I'm gonna like the Bishitun's pretty cool. He's like a furry little creature that just likes to eat his food, but everyone has to attack him, kind of like Homer Simpson.
Oh, the orange one's cool because it uses fiery pine cones.
Right? Yeah, I remember that. That was pretty cool. Wow, Baron, I totally jumped over your head and whiffed that entire jump.
Yeah, if I do try to get new emotes, I am going to ask for fiery pine cones to replace those that I got right now.
I heard a lot of
Yeah,
people were getting emotes and stuff from Twitch.
Oh yeah, like more spots for emails.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. Yeah, I haven't seen Vance stream in a couple of days.
must be taking some time off. Understandable.
Yeah, he has been streaming a lot.
Yeah, those Echo the Dolphin
Doesn't do
Echo the
much if you
Dolphin
don't
streams
find
must
time
have
for
been
yourself.
murdered. Sorry, what? What were you saying, Roto? Sorry, I didn't talk over yet.
Oh, I was saying you don't do yourself favors if you don't take time off.
I feel like I've taken almost a year off of streaming. Only on scan lines.
Everything in moderation. Alright.
Let's go. Come on. Why am I? Oh, that's right. I'm mining on crops. That new Monster Hunter comes out next year, right?
2025. Yep.
Right.
I'll stay on here as much as possible, but I do have to get ready for bed because I got an early morning doctor's appointment for bed refills.
Gotcha.
Alright, so let us know, I guess, before you have to go.
Yeah, don't worry, we got plenty of time before I get ready for the evening.
Alright, I'm gonna try attacking you. Stunned him. Oh, shoot. Ah! Not cool.
I don't even have half my health filled up to fight him yet.
Alright. I got my stone on health max, I'm coming out over to help out.
Ah! He's getting in the way of me healing. Stop. I'm gonna retreat. Retreat!
Ow!
Alright. I probably should have waited until I had more health and stuff. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go gather some more spear birds. Are you guys here? Are you guys fight them?
I'm gathering spirit birds.
Go back to that guy. Oh, he's running.
goes for my Palmer. He saved my time from getting hit.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I think it was near the flash.
no.
What's up?
Or he affected me again.
I'm just filling up on everything.
Ah.
Of course, I gotta be eating, and the Hermitar's gotta bother me.
Well, we can't have me.
Man, it's got like a huge blast radius.
Oh, no. Okay, where is he? There he is. Oh yeah, how could you miss him? Look at the size of him.
I'm trying to give us some
We'll sit
action
down
now.
beneath him.
Try to get underneath him.
Alright.
Oh, he's drivable. Go for it.
Ooh, time to ride this bad boy.
In Little Garen.
Hey, and you can get the action multiple times.
Little Garen's rideable too.
Yeah, I'm on him. Just,
Oh, suck me up.
Oh my, that hit. You chop his tail off?
you can. I can't.
Okay. Let's have some fun. I do need some of his parts.
Hey, get out of this way.
Why can't I knock my pal out, but my pal can knock me out? I'm trying to unstun my dog. As I drop to the floor. Sharpen. Yeah, I'll do that. I kind of figured it was.
Yeah, well, it says the Monster Hunter capture audio is pretty loud.
I just lowered it, let me know. Should be, I don't think that loud. Now.
I was like, oh, probably gonna lower it here. Come on, give me your horns. I don't think I've broken horns yet.
Is it lower now?
I agree. Let's do this all day.
Oh, I see where it is. Yeah, it's
Planes, more.
video capture.
Oh
Should
yeah!
be
Broken
much
feelers.
better now.
Boys, we got broken feelers.
Nice.
Thank you, Gormagal, for being a cooperative sport. Now get ready to be wrapped.
Put me into that.
No, he moved. Oh. Alright, I'll up it up just a little bit. It's on video capture too, so yeah, I could see that. It's huge.
Tackled me.
Yeah, he's a pain.
Touchdown. Sorry about that, guys.
That's fine.
What a cheapskate that dirtbag was. Probably had it out for me. Ooh, we get to eat a meal again. Let's see, which one?
Let me see if I can heal up. I added the lights on the shelves behind me Welsh over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, how did you guys New Year's and Christmas?
Wasn't bad. How was yours? Did you get anything interesting?
Oh, I got Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Nice.
Got myself a new steering wheel cover. Got myself a new shaving kit which I'll be using for my trip to AGQ.
Jeez.
Got myself a Nintendo card for eShop.
AGQ. Why does that sound familiar?
Also, Games Done Quick. There's also Games Done Quick, and then there's some Games Done Quick.
Is that like some sort of show?
It's a speedrun marathon. It's for charity.
Okay. Where's that held?
It's going to be held in Pittsburgh this year. In fact, that's going to probably start this following Sunday after this one.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh's like 6 hours away from me, 5 hours away from me.
Yep. It's in Pennsylvania.
Baron's like, oh, this is a gross fight.
Well, I just need to. I'm gonna go get a blast code. See if that helps. It was so loud. Yeah.
I am.
Well, Gearbolt is not. That's not a lot for Gearbolt. If it was the one I was looking at, the first one. I mean, like, you should see what some of the other ones are worth. Kudoka is worth way more than Gearbolt. But if you had to choose between Gearbolt or Kudoka, I probably would go with Kudoka. That game's interesting. You attack the enemy with a hammer, but if the hammer is water and the enemy's water, you give the enemy back its health. So you have to choose which element you're going to be using against the enemy.
I'll go pick right back up. Dang it.
But Suidoken is something else you need to look at.
Oh, jeez. The path. You want to get away from that. I see what he does there, but you want to get away from it.
Hey, is this just me, or did he weaken back to normal?
You No. Oh. Why would you do that, you dumb thing? So that Saturn game, Baron, that I was telling you about, I looked a little bit more into it. It doesn't look that bad.
You've been talking to me about a lot of Saturn games. You're gonna have to be a little bit more
Yeah, it's
specific.
true. The one with oh, what is it? Jack Frost.
Oh,
I don't
Roland
have it in front of
Roland?
me.
Roland?
I think that might be it.
Sure. I mean, it's from the same guys who did Last Bible and the Deva Children games. So, and I mean, those are okay. Those are not bad games, but they're not great games either. They're like kind of mid. So I don't know. I'd expect it to be kind of mid as well.
About a mid game.
I'm gonna try and get some more endemic life. Guys kicking us. Kicking our butts.
I hate with the anime. I wish they would let you, the new Monster Hunter, damn thing will let you dodge, let you dodge if you're in the middle of an animation to save your health.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, that's the whole name of the game is, you gotta, what's the word? Once you're in the animation, you gotta commit. You're committed. Not so much as it was in like 1 and 2 and earlier.
Get out of
games,
there,
but-
Why, 1? I haven't started 1 yet, but with 1 you could, like, just cancel out the attack.
Mulberries.
No, other way around. This game, you can cancel attacks much easier than in 1. There.
Guy's stupid. Toby's in.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna go grab Toby. See if it'll give us a hand.
Oh! See, I told you, Roto, you're not the only one that's gonna die. I ran away from him too. Insanely good wingspan. Yeah, it's time to change out. Kind of excited to look at 1.
Alright, I'm on Toby.
I don't know. Was 1 very popular in the United States? I don't think so. I think it was more popular probably in Japan, if anything.
Yeah, that would be the general rule for Monster Hunter games. They really didn't get popular anywhere until the portable ones, I would say. Even in Japan, the first one was a pretty niche game.
It's not that far. Well, I know Baron's this way because I saw Toby running away.
Yeah, I got some hits in. Oh, we went to Garden Magala for him.
And he just went kicking my rear end, making me fly.
He does that.
He does very well. Do I have no more health left? I do. Oh. Did you guys see the Monster Hunter movie with... Oh, now I can't think of her name.
No, never got a chance.
Mila Djokovic.
Yeah.
I heard about it. I was not.
I always wondered what it would be like if a Monster Hunter film were to take place in a modern time period. What would it look like?
Yeah, buddy. I placed the trap and you missed me. What were you saying, Baron, about the movie?
Oh, it didn't look interesting to me.
It's a trap here if we could do damage to him.
just null berries, and they're probably infected.
Broke something.
Ooh, wolf hordes are broken.
He's blue. Got blue still on. I'm out of traps because I used both of them to.
You have the stuff to knock him out. Strength bombs.
Yeah, I always have those.
All right, let him drop here. Here you go. Oh, what the? He flew out of the trap. Talk about. Oh man, that really did suck.
Ow.
All right, what do you guys want to do?
We kill or cap?
You get more for capping, but
I'm gonna go restock anyway.
makes sense.
Ooh,
I don't have any traps.
that's why I'm
Oh
restocking.
snap! Run! Looks like we got no choice. We're gonna be killed. Oh. Unless anyone's got traps, so we're gonna go kill.
Nah, Baron's going to
I just restocked.
restock.
Alright.
Come on, dog. Run up the wall.
Yeah, that is one of the nice things about these games. Is it's really easy to restock traps. Oh, come on.
That's true.
There we go.
Nice work.
That was excellent.
Woo. I think this is only like the second one of those I fought. Their attack patterns are just so crazy.
Ooh, got hardwood. Ooh, I'm gonna tentacle horn.
Got a what?
Melded. Was that pudding?
Telling you put it in yes.
Wonder what you use for that.
Girl, that's how you make your necklaces.
Oh, okay. I know Oaz was talking about going to some big show that he's going to. Posted it up on his Facebook and oh my god, YouTube and everything. So he's gonna be out. I think he might be out tomorrow. I might do a review of a 13 console challenge tomorrow, considering that's the stream that normally that's the thing that he does. I might want to go over that tomorrow, and then after that, I might want to, invite people as an open lobby to play their games that they're currently working on their console challenge. So I might do like an open 13 console challenge library tomorrow if he's going to be out. I don't like to do the club stuff without him because I feel like if I get a game or something that's like really good, he misses out on it.
I think water for this one? Water or maybe ice.
So I don't know, Baron, if you'd be interested in that.
Ice for this one.
So now you're working on EO.
Yeah, I've been working on EO too. I think tomorrow would be. So I'm still off work, so I'm gonna try to stream all day tomorrow.
Nice.
And do the. So the way I'm thinking of doing my streams going forward into the new year is like I'll be working on my regular game, whatever current nature game I'm working on, like Monday, Tuesday, and then or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, if I have, depending on work schedule and what time I have. And then Wednesday will be this, Monster Hunter. Thursday will be request days, I think. So I'll be working on whatever games people requested from me. So like Wiseman requested Alien Hominid, Cosmic requested Disgaea, Manny requested me to play Super Smash Brothers, among other things. And then Fridays are going to be Falcom Fridays. So I'm going to be playing Falcom games all year long. That's why I put so many of the East games on.
Wow, so you're going to be streaming a lot.
Same amount as now. Just and I mean, I'll be streaming on the days that I have time to. We'll see what my work allows this year. I'm probably gonna be pretty henpecked next week coming back from work. Back from vacation. Anyway,
I worked today. I gave them a handoff document. I gave them everything. I told them here's all this other information and stuff. I was nice. I was sleeping nicely at 10:30. I'm like, oh man, I'm enjoying my vacation and everything. I get a phone call from my friend who's also my supervisor. He's like, yo, I really need your help. I hate to do this. I'm like, then why are you calling me? I know. Yeah, and I worked, I think, for like 5 hours. 5 hours today.
Ooh. Well, I'll be right back.
So...
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Yeah, same here. I'll be at Roto. We'll be right back. But if you want to jump into it, you're more than welcome to Roto.
Jump into what? Okay, while I'm waiting.
Oh man. Roto, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Um, I don't think he's back
Oh,
yet.
Barry, not ready? Okay. Yeah, I can bowl.
How do you like Xenosaga? Xenogears, I think you were playing Xenosaga, Xenogears,
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I got to the part where I'm infiltrating the prison right now, so I'm getting close to the end of that chapter. And if you ever play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 towards the end of it, it's kind of one of the more emotional parts of the entire game. Technically at the end of the chapter, that is. Yeah, I should be able to still be going on until 10:30. Then I'll probably start getting ready for bed and getting ready for the doctors tomorrow.
Good look at the doctors.
Oh, it's just med refills. I don't think it's going to be anything huge. Just I hope not. But if everything turns out fine, I'll be going to Pittsburgh by next Saturday. Just means after tomorrow, I got a very long work schedule next Thursday. But yeah, I think my final stream for the week will probably either be Thursday or Friday, uh, depending on what my schedule is. I'm gonna try not to stream on the days that I have to go to bed early because those are usually the hours where I have to go to work at the fuel center most of the time.
I'm off for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
Let's see. Hopefully, my Baron gets back. We could start this.
All right. Just gonna check the net real quick before. Oh, got someone joining.
Oh. Okay. Well, if we're gonna do this, I think we should do. That's McGinnis. McGinnis is. We should definitely do Malzeno now that McGinnis is here. But
Yeah, we can probably do that after we get done with.
I think Baron will be like, oh.
How the heck is Nintendo trending? Because they have not announced anything for Switch 2. Agree if one of these posts says Super Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch 64, Nintendo Switch Cube, S Wii. Yeah, right. Like any of those names are going to be allowed.
Hello, Finn. Finn. Oh, I sent you a. Oh, what is it? I sent you this funny thing. Kalen's, well, McGinnis. Yeah, well. Oh, jeez. He has feet like a rabbit, so it's like he's little rabbit feet. It was a little crazy today that we got zoomies. I don't know what the hell was going on with them. And then so Finn, listen to this. I wake up this morning and then there's I don't know what's been going on, but I've been losing frog. I had another frog die today, and I'm like, what the hell? I have like one tree frog left in there, so I think I'm gonna rip out the entire tank, clean it up, and like redo it. I don't know what it is. I'm ready. It's all right. I've had
Rance is back.
2 of them. McGinnis, if you're listening, jump, start it, and
Hey
then
there.
Baron can join us when Baron gets in.
Yeah, sorry. I had to
Oh, there he is.
drop some kids off at the
Hello.
pool.
Alright. Yourselves in. We're ready
Hey,
to depart
Feckless,
once,
welcome in.
the last person who clocks it. Let's rock.
Oh, whatever, Simba, you're gonna get pissed at me, but that's fine. Yeah, look at his little paws. He's like little rabbit paws. Oh my god. He's beastly. Stop. Yeah, you open your mouth. What are you gonna do about it? He loves socks. He loves to eat socks.
Kefka. Oh, that's weird. I'm not hearing the Kefka.
Yeah, it's taking a long time to load up for Raining Fire. There we go.
No, I didn't turn it off. I didn't mess with it. Oh wow, that's way peaceful.
Parkour!
What's a huge delay?
Oh, my shoutouts, or my redeems rather.
Oh. Finn says hi, Baron.
Hey Finn. Did Stan already tell you I have a character that's your namesake in Eternopsy? My Hexer. It's a Finn. I hope that's okay.
That
Just-
from above, seeing Valvius.
There we go.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go kill seeding Gazzy.
McGinnis joined us, so I was saying with McGinnis we should be able to do Malzeno if you want to do that, Baron.
I'm along for the ride.
No, I can't help up with stuff like that too much. She says that that's fine.
Yeah, I'm on full streams. The chat's on both streams.
That's a really cool thing that they did, that they integrated, like you could do 2 streams at once.
Oh, well, I'm on PC, so I could just have multiple tabs open.
Oh, you're not what? Oh, because I don't think we have the multi-Twitch thing.
Yeah, I didn't set the link for multi-Twitch yet. I figured we were already like a 2/3 through the stream when I thought about it. I'm like, I should have done that. What happens when you go on vacation? I'm streaming and everything. Come back and you just forget all the little things you do usually. You hate this monster in World, McGinnis?
Oh, World is horrible. Yeah, Basilisk in World is nasty.
It just kind of like appears out of nowhere when you're in the middle of fighting somebody else. It's kind of what makes you nasty as well. Uh-oh. I found the Anjanette. Or rather, he found me. I'm gonna grab him. Grab these.
So Finn, how was your New Year's and Christmas?
Expected a more worse attack. Oops, hit too soon. Hey, hold still so I can smack your head.
Pretty good. Did you get anything that was good? And mine wasn't bad. Mine was the same.
Alright. Bring an Anjanette over.
Wasn't really too strenuous. It wasn't like ooh amazing or anything. It was normal.
I had to take a guess. That voice actor sounded like Millie Ali.
Who's that?
She's a voice actor. She's probably well known for voicing Jade in Mortal Kombat 11 and Tiki from Fire Emblem series. As you worry.
Where's this guy?
He went, he's pretty
You on
close
the
by.
Ultra Force?
I'm fighting him with, Anjanette over here.
No, it's front. There's a Magamola around this area too.
Oh wow, I am completely far away.
There's some pretty dangerous monsters down here. Ah, there he is. Paramet's is already engaging him.
That's usually when the monsters run away.
Ooh, almost got obliterated there. Fix that roll or whatever the heck that was. Alright, smack its tail. No, it's gonna be personal for me. I'm not losing
Oh
this.
right, they're down there. Yeah, Finn though, it wasn't too
Oh,
crazy.
boy.
New Year's wasn't crazy either. It was alright.
Ooh, Sword just did all that damage.
Oh, goodness.
What the tail? Alright, lose that tail.
Man, it is taking me forever to come there.
It's already dead.
Oh wow, I didn't even get a hit off of it.
What the heck happened there? Did he get inflicted with blast or something?
This was an easy one, I guess. Holy jeez.
Well, Whoever did the 1,771 damage, kudos to you.
It wasn't me. I wasn't even there.
Me either. I was aiming for that tail and sun trigger at that high of damage.
Well, the
Hopefully I can get over there. I need his
the
parts.
head and the tail will blow up if you do enough damage to them when they're shiny.
Oh, McGinnis does 200 per slice. Yeah, longsword probably, right, McGinnis?
Oh wait, there's a tail there somewhere, isn't there?
Ben, you got the best friggin' emotes, I'm sorry, but you subscribe to a lot of people, though.
Where's the tail?
Alright, I guess we're going to little Malzeno's next. Regular Malzeno.
Yeah, where's the tail?
That thing better pray because we're going for it next.
Never mind.
You substitute. I know you do. Oh, Doublades? Yeah, Doublades will destroy.
Look out, Platinum Egg. So that's
Yeah, the Bezel Goose. Neither of the Bezel Geese in this one are very hard. For sure, it's one of the easier ones.
oh yeah, Master Rank 43.
Congrats.
45.
Nice. Am I muted in Discord? No.
No.
Okay.
Alright, go down. Alright, let's go.
Silveropolis and Goldrath.
Let's go. Ben, do you have a dog? What are you biting? Yourself. You had a dog and a cat in the past, though. Your brother doesn't have anything, then. I take it. I don't remember you. I remember you saying that you were watching. What was it last year? You were watching all those animals. You were house sitting.
You gotta have that insurance.
You know, it's kind of funny. My brother and I were talking about getting a dog the other day, and we're like, it's a lot easier to have kids than have dogs. It's because like they grow up and they're a little bit more independent, whereas dogs are just very well. It depends on the breed, but dogs can be super needy.
Oh, he's super needy. He's super needy. It's crazy how needy he is. People come to the door and he'll just I mean, go nuts. Cats aren't so bad if you're really looking for um, an animal. But you are right, though. It does depend on the breed of the dog. If the dog's really needy, or like if it's needy. I don't think French bulldogs are very needy. Baron, what weapon is this? Dragon, right?
What weapon?
Yeah, for this boss.
I mean, dragon works pretty well. Dragon and fire.
Alright. I forgot. Alright, I'm ready. Yeah, cats are very much independent. Golden retrievers, I don't think are that needy. Simba, stop.
Oh, you're banning stuff in my channel? Thanks.
Yeah, I saw that come up and I was like, boop! Because I have you here, I have Skinlines here, so it works out. Really, but you are right though. Like it does depend on the breed. He's just like people come to the door and he thinks it's all about him.
All right, I think we're ready, Roto. Bring a healing Palico? Oh, well, yeah, I haven't really invested a lot of time in my different Palicos, so, mine drops healing bubbles, among other things.
It'll be fine. I love your courage. Stop.
My courage? What?
I like McGinnis's courage. It'll be fine. Whatever. We'll get this done. Who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you really would never consider a dog, or you would just don't know what breed you'd want?
Oh, for me?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I didn't have to house train it myself, you know, like if there was a pre-trained dog, I wouldn't mind going for like a husky or a husky corgi mix, because those dogs are super cute.
I love huskies.
And huskies do like the well, my brother says that huskies are actually really annoying with their baying and howling. Like they're kind of cute and funny in like you know, videos of them and stuff, but you know, obviously the real thing is a bit different. So yeah, probably like a husky corgi mix.
I've seen huskies and Pomeranians, and they're called husky poos.
That would not be a desirable mix, I don't think.
It's really small. And I had you know, let me tell you, Pomeranians they're weird dogs. The problem with him is he eats his paws too much. That little small one. Pomeranians are bad. They are. They really. She causes a lot of problems. She's never chewed anything or done anything. Luckily, which I can't complain about that. but she's been.
Hey! I'm down.
This is the first thing. Yeah, this guy hits hard. Was this the super hard event one?
No. This is normal.
Because I remember you
If
had
anyone-
you had us try one that was like a super hard version of Primordial, who's already kind of hard before.
Oh,
No, this is the normal one.
yeah, that thing hits way too hard for normal.
The one that's the hard one is in the Citadel. This is the intro to it. You haven't done this one before. That kind of worries me.
Well, neither of you.
It took me 27 tries to do this one. That was it. I mean, it's a challenging monster. There's no question about it. And it does everything in threes. All the attacks are in threes. Now it's gonna be up now. You gotta watch its tail and. That couldn't have been more better timing, Baron, if you planned it. You know, Finn, it's funny too with her, the Pomeranian. You used to walk, and she used to, like, when she was young, she used to get mad and, like, bite your feet.
What's up, bro?
She was
Sounds like a
crazy.
tail.
It's crazy. Oh, damn, I had him for, like, 2 something. He did not like that. A friend of mine has a Pomeranian Chihuahua. Oh god, jeez, Lord.
Don't die.
Don't listen, shut up.
Oh god. Let's straight into that. Cool.
I believe it died just in time.
Shit, bad spot for me to be in, but whatever.
Warping mode.
Watch, because it's gonna shoot those things on the ground. Was there not? Did someone pick up the?
I used the spider earlier.
Oh, that's what I was referring to. Yeah, good. That's what I was.
Okay. Gone through that. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I don't know how I survived that.
Yep, that's the way they are. They're crazy, Finn. And they have like the little teeth, and they're just like. They're like little gremlins. They're better for old people.
Oh, I got Bloodstone.
I'm just missing with all my attacks.
I dodged that too. Shit. You're not gonna corner trap me, smart ass.
The Elder Dragons ate donkeys.
Hmm. Shit. Wow, not even a mega potion can work that well. Alright, what move are you gonna do now? Oh yeah, that and the ground charges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 4 for the wing attack. Shit, that's gonna... I don't know if it has an ultimate attack. I hate that freaking move.
That's terrible.
Fail.
Yep. Dodge! Oh my god, I dodged that! Holy jeez, that's a miracle! Nope, I got flying in the air.
And I got knocked down pretty hard.
I just can't believe I dodged that stupid pound thing that he does with his wings. You guys are doing really good at this. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, now he's bad.
He'll glitch. Just stay away.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
He uses that phase, that phase attack, and then that, I hate that stupid thing. Bitch.
Ow.
Got him. Oh, crap. Turn my way. I don't think where flash bombs are gonna work anymore.
Yeah, it's already hard. Oh!
That's...
I'm trying to get out of there and I got hit in the process.
Oh, crap. Wrong time to be in that, but whatever. Stay down, just stay down. That's an Ultima. Oh, we must have got him down a lot because he did the Ultima move.
Well, don't forget I got an insurance turn before we left, so that's why we got more turns than normal.
Ow. Wow, I don't think I've seen that move before.
Oh, he's really mad now.
Yep. This is like the NN phase, I think. Just stay away or get underneath him. Baron, he loves you. Jesus Christ.
Did we get the
We're stunned.
I guess it must weaken him when he performs that move. Whoa, that was a triple port.
Jeez, come on, son of a...
a trap's gonna work on that.
Mm-mm. I hate you, Malzeno.
Ah, geez.
Oh,
Get out of
get
that.
out of there!
Man. Oh, good job, Geo. Super Cat for the win.
Flying in the air I go. I got dust on hand just in case. I think he's gonna go for an ultra, so just get away.
Yeah. That was pretty cool when my cat knocked him down, though.
That was the MVP move.
Oh,
Yeah, he's hard. Oh no.
Well, my cat got a bunch of parts from them. And we got credit for breaking his horn and breaking his foreleg.
well, at least you got Bloodstone, so I can't complain about that.
Oh yeah, Baron, you do get a lot of good stuff. Bravo to you. I gotta use a Palico next time.
Oh man, nightmarish fight that was.
Yeah, McGinnis says that one was a hazard mission. So yeah, that is the hard version of Primordial Maltino. Not the normal.
Oh, okay. So then this is the easy one.
Okay.
If you don't want it, I'll take it off.
Oh wait, is this the wrong one?
This is the easy one. I got them. I'm sorry. I must have got them screwed up then.
Yeah, so he says.
Didn't we
A
go out
likely
and-
excuse.
Serious?
A likely excuse.
Oh, okay, okay. If you guys don't want to do it, we could choose something else. I don't care.
Cool. Cool.
All right, let's see. Does Feline Moxie stack? It is Feline. Yeah, Dango Moxie. Oh no, Feline Insurance, isn't it? It is Feline Insurance, right?
Yep, Feline Insurance gives you an extra truck fate, instead of
Okay.
your usual 3. Yeah, that's what I got before we went into that one.
McGinnis says that was the hardest, but we almost still did it anyway. So we did get pretty far there. Hmm. I could actually set myself up with some decorations that reduce dragon damage, but
I think my dragon damage is high.
I think my let me see here. Yeah, I've actually got 20 dragon resistance. It's not awful. I'm not negative. But I also didn't get any paints that time. It wasn't my fault.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying I didn't paint, that's all.
This one's a lot. This one we could do. This one's a lot easier. Seems like
What was that, Roto? I'm gonna run around and gather some more spear broods. Or go help down. Potions here.
yeah, this should go a lot smoother. Yeah, but McGinnis, there is a wipe. I think there is a wipe condition in this one too.
Zeno's already here?
Usually starts off in the Citadel, I think.
I mean, we're in the Citadel.
I thought
We're in like that just yet.
I thought the Citadel was what is it? The castle. Thought he starts off inside the castle. I'm gonna collect more spirit birds unless you guys want me to attack them with you. Roto, can you find a stink mink and bring over Gormagala?
Stink meat?
Unless if I could find one first, I don't.
I'll keep an eye on it until I can get some fucked up first.
Yeah, Baron's wild running in there. Baron's the wild man in the group tonight.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, puppet spider.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know if that's gonna work, but
Unfortunately, I don't know where a lot of the endemic life like that is here, and I know I can bring up my map and stuff.
wow, you can find like a bundle of them up here, but the castle in the citadel up here.
I found a Paratoad.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I can bring up the map. Baron, this one's going a little bit better, right?
Sure.
Fair museum, but I'm just passing by. And once I'm ready, I'll join up.
I got sleep toads, paratoads, fire toad, fire beetles.
probably missed that. Alright. I'm gonna take this guy to Tigrex? Sure.
Tigrex is coming this way.
Come on.
Right here. No, no, no. Come back, come back, come back.
I'm back? Where?
Come back and go up this way.
Oh, I see him now.
Yeah.
And one more life increase for the will be going.
Alright. We
Alright,
got
come on.
Tigrex here is enraged. Awesome.
There's more Magal here.
Going up on everything. I'm getting ready for this.
I think after this, I'll probably have to get done and start getting ready for the evening. Because unfortunately, I gotta get ready for bed and get to the doctor's office in the morning. I was gonna get my appointment done for Christmas, but that of course didn't happen. Unfortunately, it led me to be having this appointment tomorrow.
It seemed like a lot of doctors were off.
Past Tigrex.
Wow.
Hey, what happened here? There was like a load of shinies here.
I fought.
Great. What's Tigrex doing here?
I hit Tigrex with Malzeno and then Malzeno with Tigrex. That's how you get lots of trainees.
Yeah, I don't know how they thought they told that, but I'm glad they say.
Oh jeez. Yeah.
No, what? Look.
I'm gonna watch Team Darkside do this. That'll definitely make me feel better about myself.
Sorry about that, guys. Man, we are dying like crazy.
Well, in the words of McGinnis, this should get smoother.
It's our last try, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hate to get a lock.
Off he goes.
That didn't work.
Woo.
That's the last time I used a puppet spider.
Oh, well,
I had it right near its leg and it didn't work.
Looks like Talon's on the Gormagala there.
Be the same as I handled the one with the parrot toad, though. Eat this. Watch out, parrot toad in the hills.
I swear, I think I just heard that thing yelp away. Paratoad's out.
You too, huh?
Thank you.
Bro,
Yep.
ow.
Hello, Tigrex.
He's back again?
Uh, Please engage in the throw forward. Don't be attacking us. Thank you, T-Rex.
He's just so reckless. But he's fun.
Ow! Not again.
I think this is his ultra. His state.
Oh.
Okay, Sleep Toad's down. Everyone back away. Back away, Sleep Toad, Sleep Toad. Please tell me. Oh my god, that didn't work?
No, he's gonna be pretty mean to a lot of things.
this area is a little bit bigger.
I'm trying to draw all my energy and sheer off it. Somebody stupid dragon. That thing works. It's so too much when it goes for that. Ooh, nice tail break.
I have a bad feeling this thing's gonna do a super soon.
Oh, alright, cool.
Alright, it's weak. No wonder it's going into actually nightmare mode here.
Careful, Fan.
I see. Alright, I gotta wait. Oh, I hate that move!
Oh, good move. Ooh.
Okay, I gotta stop there. I gotta start getting ready for bed.
This one was rough.
Yeah, it might be easy, but it's still no easy walk in the park.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know, Baron, what do you want to do? Stop it there, or you want to continue?
Let's finish out the night with something,
Easy.
I still need a bunch of the, Apex creatures from the high ranks, for, posters. Those are pretty easy for us at this point. I'm ready for a bit of a break myself, so
Yeah, it was rough.
we'll do one more. I'm up for one more, but just a real quick one.
Yeah, I hope they do. For crossplay.
Hey, KG Moose. Yeah, crossplay would be nice. We've been hoping for crossplay for quite a while now. With Monster Hunter games. I think the last time they had a significant crossplay was like Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where you could play. People on the Wii could play alongside people on 3DS. I think that was it. 3 Open did that? Or was it Generations? Might have been Generations that did that. Anyway. So I need...
I'm gonna go ahead and take off now.
Alright, thanks, Roto.
Alright, thanks for coming, man. Thanks for joining us.
See you all next Wednesday.
Yep, see you then. Same Monster time, same Monster channel.
Indeed.
So, I think I need 2 more Apex Mizutsune, 4 more Apex Wraithen. So let's do some Apex Wraithens. Well, a Apex Wraithen. Finish up an attack. Oh, yeah, plus.
You said Apex Raytheon?
Yeah, I got it. Alright, so...
That's Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon and I think Electric do well against Apex Raytheon? Or Raytheon? Regular Raytheon. I think Apex is Oh, yeah.
Apexes are fairly easy, aren't they?
For us, at this point, yeah. They still hit pretty hard.
Oh, I never fought this before.
That was a question mark for you?
Yeah.
Well, it is kind of the, it was like one of the DLC creatures at the end of High Rank. I think it was DLC. But, tail end of things.
The battle we're doing right now is high rank?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I thought it was master.
I said it was High Rank earlier.
I wasn't... What's the name?
all
I do that.
All the Apex are High Rank.
Okay, so... Oh, so like the end bosses. The end monsters.
Yeah, for the original game. tailing's already on it. Grab my usual stuff.
Oh wow, lose a little crystal. And it sounds way different too, that's cool.
Alright, bring in a friend. Perfect space. There's something else. Not really giving it much of a chance here.
No, we're not. Tails off. Alright. Oh, that's completely different. You chop off the tail and there's like blood that comes out.
Well, it's poison. Oh, this one you can't cap. You cannot cap, by the way. Oh, good job.
That was fun.
We kind of bullied this one.
I like the way it looked and sounded. That was pretty cool.
Nice way to finish off the night.
Hey, you're done, right?
Yeah, it's been a long day. So much grinding in Etrian Odyssey 2, and then extra long hard review. I'm ready for some dinner.
I agree. I think I'm gonna do something. Oh, still have to clean this room.
Yep.
So you're gonna be streaming when you come back?
I might. I have some more writing to do in YouTube. My guys, I retired a bunch of characters and then I brought them up to like gold 55. And I think just in terms of raw level, you kind of need to be on a par with the things you're fighting in order to not miss a ton. Even if you have the right abilities. So I need to get them to like 60 to 65 for the area that I'm in. So I've got about like 5-10 more levels to grind for those characters. It hasn't actually been taking that long. Like I said, I got my characters up to 70 and then retired them. So I got quite a few up to 70 that way. So it wasn't that bad, all things considered. It's just, I did get the items I needed for one of my quests too, so I will stream when I'm gonna go turn that in. I'll stream when I'm ready to go hit level floor 23 for one more time. Are we done early? Cosmic's still awake. This is unusual.
Oh, Kazusa-san. Let's see, where is he? Oh,
Yeah.
he's on your channel.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't mind. We're gonna find a raid target here. Let's see, Pulse is still going. He's been playing some Minish Cap. He probably isn't gonna go for very much longer than night though. Pook's on.
Minish Cap's pretty cool.
Cassie's on. Let's see. Cassie's playing some Phantasy Star 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna read Cassie or no, Game Worker was playing shmups. I don't know what to read.
Alright, do you want to do split raids? I'll go
Yeah, if
raid,
you want.
looks like Pook's playing some Kickmaster on NES. Wally Bear and the No Gang Jank Redeem?
Oh god.
He's doing a Jankuary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too, Cosmic. Have a good one. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some dinner. Or as you would have me say, a third breakfast. I should probably have gotten it earlier, but anyway, we're gonna go raid Lord Pook and give him some love. Thanks everybody for coming out. McGinnis, KG, Wiseman, Master Welch, Cosmic, of course,
Roto.
Slippy was here earlier, Rev. Thanks everybody for coming up and hanging out.
Finn, thanks again.
Feckless Finn, yeah. Everyone have a great rest of your night. God bless.
We're gonna be raiding the Game Boy Guru now.
Yep. And on this side we'll be raiding Lord Pookums.
Never brings over the thing. Oh, if it rated,
Alright.
it rated.
And for anyone watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your night. Looks like I didn't have any